on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Talk City 91.1 FM. Talk.
I, Camille Rosemary Robinson Regis, do swear by Almighty God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to Trinidad and Tobago and will uphold the Constitution and the law, that I will conscientiously, impartially, and to the best of my ability discharge my duties as Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs and do right to all manner of people without fear or favor, affection, or ill will.
Music.
Yes, the dominant chords from the guitar man and the prominent notes on the tenor band.
Culture.
When I hear Grandpa used to fool around, and I don't know for true, I hear a day he come and swing open the bedroom door when he had the fifth wife and see a fella with her in the bed, and he take up a cricket bat he had there and hit the man behind his head. Oh!
Engaging conversations, latest news, our music. This is Talk City 91.1 FM. Sharon Felix is on Talk City 91.1 FM. 91.1 FM.
Blessings on blessings, blessings on blessings on blessings. I still hold my head high, high. Come to my blessings, yeah. Judge, you bless me, no one could take this away. The world of fame, I'm still saying that it. Right now the world could change, I'm still saying that it. All thanks to the Creator, always have a back so I rate ya. And anybody wanna be a hater, wave, see you later, yeah. So rock so with your bad vibes, rock so with your screw face, rock so with your green eyes, go we don't want that the wrong way. Rock so with your bad vibes, rock so with your screw face, rock so with your green eyes, go we don't want that the wrong way. Hold my head high, high. Come to my blessings, yeah. Treasure you bless me, no one could take this away. Na. Blessings on blessings on blessings, double up. Blessings on blessings on blessings, double up. Blessings on blessings on blessings, double up. Blessings on blessings on blessings, blessings on blessings on blessings, blessings on blessings on double up, yeah. Blessings on blessings. Blessings on blessings on blessings. You got a heart I love. Nobody could bring you down. Only good vibes when we come around. Show them a smile and never frown. Show them every part I love. We can't hide it. We know some of them don't like it. They put a smile on their face in public, but hating on me in private. So rock so with your bad vibes. Rock so with your screw face. Rock so with your green eyes. Oh, we don't want that the wrong way. Rock so with your bad vibes. Rock so with your screw face. Rock so with your green eyes. Oh, we don't want that the wrong way. I still hold my head high, high. Come to my blessings, yeah. Treasure you bless me, no one could take this away. Na. Blessings on blessings on blessings, double up. Blessings on blessings on blessings, double up. Blessings on blessings on blessings, double up. Blessings on blessings on blessings, yeah. Blessings on blessings on blessings, blessings on blessings on double up, yeah. Blessings on blessings, blessings on blessings on blessings. Lola.
Titans of Democracy on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Hola. For the love of Calypso, say we are Pinda. It's the love of the tempo, say we are Pinda. For the love of Calypso, for the love of the tempo. Mama used to say, son, stay. Don't give your gifts away. For the sea come from far, so far, far, far. Somewhere up in Africa. Ooh. Let me show them who is the real champion. In the land of sweet woman and the steel band. I know you hold them like mighty shadow. The play mouth man, they call him Coco. Teaching up singing with the tempo. The king of the world, they call him Sparrow. For the love of Calypso, oh latte, we have Punda. It's the love of the tempo, oh latte, we have Punda. For the love of Calypso, for the love of the tempo. Well, everybody put your hands in the air, shout out, say, look a woman is wine for way. Click a beat and we head all day. Monday, Tuesday, we born ready. Down here we just leave as one. With a party under the blazing sun. Tell them to go sagging man. Mother hand around a woman. Say we just drum and fiddle, we soaking wet. Everybody's Trinidadian. Let me show them who is the real champion. In the land of sweet woman and the steel band. I know you go love the Dini drama. Bless up the mother singing Santa. Calypso Rose, you bring the drama. With music in panorama. For the love of Calypso, oh latte, we have Punda. It's the love of the tempo, oh latte, we have Punda. For the love of Calypso, for the love of the tempo. Sing with me. Well, everybody put your hands in the air. Shout out, say, look a woman is wine for way. Click a beat till we head all day. Monday, Tuesday, we born.
Sharon Felix is on Talk City 91.1 FM. 91.1 FM.
Always hopping up with this mic.
The thing was good yesterday. What jail is this?
Well, that's how the thing going on, Sharon. Good yesterday, good today. It ain't good yesterday, good today. It good yesterday. You understand?
But I realize
how. Good morning, everyone. 11 minutes after the hour of 6 o'clock. It's another beautiful day. It is Thursday, almost to the end of the week. And Thursday has that it's like a car wait for Friday. You know, on Thursday is that day. Thursday when you hear Thursday is like, oh, this car wait for Friday. You understand? Because you know you're just looking forward to the weekend.
Nah, no all the time.
No all the time? Serious?
Sometimes I just can't take the weekend, boy. I have a reason for that.
All right. I would really love to know, but anyway. Hey, Titans of Democracy, Talk City 91.1. Good morning, all the Titans out there. And of course, good morning to you, Sharon.
Good morning, Damien. Good morning to all our listeners and viewers on the Facebook channel.
Yep.
Good morning to all of you. Good morning. I want to thank the Lord for waking me up this morning in the land of the living. And of course, hoping and praying that I see many, 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 many more. And I want to say, how was your day yesterday, Damien? Good?
It was good. It was a bit hectic.
Yes, sir.
I didn't swim last night. I took a telling me about CMOS.
Yeah. Oh,
right.
We'll talk about that today.
So we have that in the health tip. Interesting fact, we enlighten the brain a little bit, and for those who don't know, well, now you know. So that's coming up inside this hour. Also, we welcome your phone call 622-4911, and of course WhatsApp. Please do not call the WhatsApp number only to call the WhatsApp number. To call the WhatsApp number, right? So come on, Nick. Road match next year. Don't call your WhatsApp number.
Send your text messages and voice messages.
Yes.
No call this morning.
Yeah, don't call. Right? Also, we'll talk about what's trending. And we have some new stuff coming up inside the 7 o'clock hour as well, Sharon.
Yeah.
We have the advice of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so look out for that. Also, people inside the 7 o'clock hour, if you know of anyone, family, friend, let us know if they're celebrating their birthday. Yeah, today.
That's right.
They're celebrating their birthdays today. Let us know. And also inside the 8 o'clock hour, Tobago, we got your back. All right. Morning, Tobago.
Most important.
Yeah, so that's inside the 8 o'clock hour. Morning, Tobago, where we take calls from Tobago. And of course, you can even let us know interesting stuff coming from Tobago.
Yeah.
That's going on in Tobago as well. Also inside the 8 o'clock hour, look out for your health tip, or as we say a long time, medicine.
All-time medicine.
Right. So you can
from
even,
the ground.
Right. So you can, even give us your little versions of your little cook up of the long-time medicine. You understand? Because some people say, you're angry, man, no doctor, man. In which sometimes you had to kind of throw that thought aside and go and check the man or woman.
Okay.
Right?
They're trying that for me or what?
Well. Well. Yeah, that's it. So people, hey, Titans of Democracy, we head back to the music, the little ones. Take a short pause.
Come back and take some calls.
Yeah.
So guys, start to massage the fingers, rub it with some oil.
Mm-hmm.
But just to explain to you, it's one phone line, but they are a different. How many channels you have on the board? About 5 channels. So what you do is the calls will come in. So you have to have patience, all right?
Right. So TNT, we spreading love this morning. Titans of Democracy. Sean Felix, Damien Kidden. Yeah.
Titans of Democracy on Talk City 91.1 FM.
This city can't hold me, my vibe's too high, and my heart it told me jump right now, you will touch the sky. Feel my love unfolding like a laughing flame. All who did not know me when not done, they gon' know the name. Million people coming down, dancing to a song. Love is life and life is love, blessings from above. Can you feel the love that's in the air? Well, if you feel it, let me hear you say, dancing, moving everywhere. If you feel it, let me hear you say, na 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 na, hey na 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 na. Take me to the river, take me to the sea. Wash over me music, bathe me in your melody. We are such a blessed tribe, sweeter than a million bees. People live 1,000 lives and never feel this free. Million people coming down, dancing to a song. Love is life and life is love, blessings from above. Can you feel the love that's in the air? Well, if you feel it, let me hear you say, dancing, moving everywhere. If you feel it, let me hear you say, na 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 na, hey na 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 na.
Hey, very quick, I got some information for you this Ramadan. Bring your family together with the taste of tradition, from golden fluffy bread to perfectly crisp samosas. Yes, Ibis all-purpose flours, that is, helps you create the dishes that make every occasion. And with premium quality and unmatched consistency, Ibis flour ensures your recipes turn out just right every time. Because great meals start with the best ingredients. Ibis, the tradition of excellence. And Sharon, make sure and tell me next time to leave the house with your glasses, Damien. Leave the house with your glasses.
I'll put that tag on.
Yes, I need it because
I just forget. You just remind me before I leave here to. I will forget to.
All right. Well,
we have to remind
one another. Because if both of us forget,
oh God,
there's problems.
That ain't looking good at all.
Well, people, it's on 6 to 9 every morning. Check it out.
Democracy, a system of government by the whole population or all the eligible members of a state, typically through elected representatives.
Defending your rights, bringing awareness, waking you up with knowledge. Sharon Felix is live on Talk City 91.1 FM, Monday to Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. with Damien Kidd, Titans of Democracy. On Talk City 91.1 FM.
This Palm Sunday, April 13th, 2025, join the UE Development and Endowment Fund and Extra Foods at the Winifred Atwell Auditorium, Queen's Hall for an unforgettable evening of musical excellence as we present Ignite 3, BP Renegades in Concert. Enjoy a spectacular benefit concert that supports financially challenged students at the UE St. Augustine campus, featuring 13-time Panorama champions BP Renegades and soloists Eddie Cumberbatch, Natalia Dockwell, Leandro Head, and Quinton Nichols. Tickets are just $350 and are available now at the UE Student Services and Queen's Hall box office. For more information, call 730-6489. Don't miss out. See you this Palm Sunday.
Eugenia Theodosia Jean Pear, born on March 26, 1944 in Faizabad, was a celebrated sportswoman and parliamentarian who made a lasting impact on Trinidad and Tobago. A netball icon, she was the only player to compete in the first 5 World Netball Championships and captained the national team to a historic tie for first place in 1979. Her achievements earned her the Hummingbird Medal, gold in 1974, and the nation's highest honor, the Trinity Cross, in 1979. In recognition of her contributions, the Jean Pierre Complex in Port of Spain was named in her honor. Transitioning to politics, she served as Minister of Women's Affairs from 1990 to 1991 and Minister of Sports and Youth Affairs from 1992 to 1995, where she championed youth and sports development. Her legacy continues to inspire generations in both athletics and public service.
Every day, we aspire to be better at what we do. Deliver more news, more often to more people. We are your news team. Reporting on the people, events, and issues that affect your life. TDT News, first at 6 p.m. TDT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
Protecting your rights, giving you insights. This is Titans of Democracy with Sharon Felix.
Never leave I alone. So even when the road get rocky, me say me never give up. I said there ain't no giving in. And when the going get tough, I said the tough get going. My people don't give up. I said there ain't no giving in. No, Rastafari guide I and I from the beginning. Oh boy, a lot of youths in life say them can't take the pressure no more. Oh boy, but from your trust in the most high life, I go get better, I'm sure. The youth juggle on the roadside, Babylon say we take up your bag and go. Boy, but we still not give up. Me say we solid as a rock like a Landry. Not give up. I said there ain't no giving in. And when the going get tough, I said the tough gets going. One juggle your fruits, don't give up. I said there ain't no giving in. Mama, Rastafari guide I and I from the beginning. Why oh why oh. Teacher not get paid, the government need for purge and process. Oh, police not get paid, so them find it hard to serve and protect. And all we get from the government is highlight bills and robust taxes. And them still a pressure the youth to run it hard on the road with them robot taxes. But there ain't no giving in. Go on your taxi, you. Hey, I said the tough gets going. Nah, give up. I said there ain't no giving in. No. Rastafari guide I and I, oh boy. I said my people, we've been facing struggles for so long. Ja people, please me I beg you, please could you hold on? I know the system have you down and you feel pressed down like 50 feet. I thought the back of you the victory sweet. Me say me still not give up, me just kiss me teeth, not give up. I said there ain't no giving in. Hey, how when the going get tough, I said the tough gets going. Jordan, believe me, now give up. I said there ain't no giving in. Why you hey? So that's why I still a guide.
Titans of Democracy on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Yes, good morning. That was the sound of Chronics. Yeah, no giving up. We're not giving up. Sharon, we're not giving up.
We can't do that. Not at this time.
We can't.
Not at this time.
Okay, so it's time for us to head to the phone lines at 622-4911. Let's hear from you, people. Let's hear even what you have for breakfast, reminding your business a little bit. Right.
And of course, let me say good morning to the Titans family. I know you're all over the world and you're all out there. Good morning to you. Good morning to my family. Yeah. My grandchildren that's listening to this program. Good morning, Sophie.
All right.
She's texting me. So they call me Nana.
Nana. Oh, gosh.
Nana, we listening to your song and good.
Look.
So, girl, I hope you're up and around. And of course, you're studying for that big day, that those days ahead. Exams are right there. So good morning to everybody.
Exams for you.
Akil, all of you all. Yeah. Exams, everybody studying. Yeah. I don't know how we just do it.
All right, so 622-4911, time to call us up.
Give us a call. Send your morning greetings. 622-4911.
Okay, let's head to the phone lines. Let's use there. Hello, good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Could you give me CDAP's number, please? I don't know if you could help me with that.
Could we give you what?
CDAP's number.
Who is that? Where are you calling from? What are you calling about? This is 91.1 Talk City.
Hello?
Hello?
Could you give me CDAP's number, please? The number for CDAP.
Oh, I think you're calling the wrong number.
You're calling the wrong number, my dear. This is 91.1 FM Talk City radio station.
This is the radio, right?
So how can we give you? How can we give you?
How could help you with the number?
Oh, unfortunately, we can't. All right.
Okay, God bless.
Sorry about that. All right. Hello, good morning.
Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. Because he lives, all fear is gone. Because I know he holds the future. And like this world, the living shut. Because he lives, he is Lord, he is Lord, he is risen from the dead, and he is Lord. Every knee shall bow, and every tongue confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. Good morning, Sharon.
Good morning,
Good morning, Damien.
Morning.
Good morning to all the callers and listeners of 91.9 FM with Sharon and Damien. This is the day that the Lord has made. We have to rejoice and be exceedingly glad in it. Through all the trials and tribulations of life, we have a friend in Jesus What a friend we have in Jesus. All our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. He will answer. He's the author and finisher of us. He's the beginning and the end. He's the first and the last. He said, ask and it shall be given. Seek and you shall find. Knock and the door will be open unto you and let you in. This morning, we want to thank God for Sharon and Damian. I am here. But I get a Sharon.
Yes.
I want to go real quick now. I get a fresh anointing yesterday midday, child. My spiritual father came in from New York. You'll always hear me boasting. Teacher Kester Griffith is here. He came down for Baptist Spiritual Baptist Day. The only man to touch mother head over almost 30 years, nobody anointed said. And he gave me a good one yesterday. He prayed me house here. We sing in my house here. He anointed me and he washed me. Oh God, Sharon. A fresh supply of grace I have this morning. Okay? You all pray. God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. Have a blessed day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank
Excellent.
you. Thank you. And,
what a way to start.
Yeah, definitely. She definitely got a round of applause for such a wonderful start. You know what I mean? Making sure that as we say in the music world, she bless up the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And we need that. Eh?
Yeah, of course. Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, Miss Felix.
Good morning, Researcher Village.
And good morning. Well, I said something to you this morning too as well. So,
let me check it out.
It's not alleged, it's a fact.
Well, boy, I see that.
Well, present morning to my newly formed brother, Damian.
Hey.
And it's so nice to come in after our Titan Spear Warrior. So I know our day will be blessed. So Trinidad and Tobago, you all have a blessed day. And Miss Felix?
Yes, sir.
Well, Organ Oma finally...
They finally get it.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, they get
Lord.
it.
All right.
The only problem they have, the fingers and them hurting them to get in. So you have a blessed one.
Thank you very much, my love.
Take care, man. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, morning.
Morning.
Morning, Jen.
Morning, Miss Felix.
Morning, Jen.
Morning, Damian.
Morning, darling.
Morning to all these callers and listeners of Titans and Democracy. Oh God, Miss Felix, how long may I say that word? It's refreshing.
You see?
So I'm just walking here and I'm thinking, we are so blessed in Trinidad and Tobago. To be born in Trinidad and Tobago, to enjoy all the privileges that we have in Trinidad and Tobago. And the naysayers are there, which is few. They don't understand or they pretend not to understand, but we'll be distracted. Yeah? Imagine that press people, the international, you know, Jen the said she will, right?
Yes.
Them international press and thing. They say in Trinidad and Tobago, the press have freedom, you know? We have freedom of speech.
So true.
Freedom to worship. Freedom to dress. To wear over here how we want. So much freedom we have and we take for granted. We have the right to vote. Because there was a time women couldn't even vote. People without money couldn't vote. Women fight and die for the right for women to vote. And sometimes we just throw that away and take those things for granted. We need to stop taking things for granted. Because when you go in America and those developed countries, it is sweet like Trinidad. You have to pay for everything. Your tax on everything. You go to the hospital, once that's your insurance, you don't have it. Bye-bye.
That's right.
Not like Trinidad, free. Hospital billing and you want all the benefits. You're calling out and have enough bed instead of trying to encourage people that eat healthy, do the right thing. They don't end up in hospital. You're calling it to have enough beds. Medication free, see that free right in Barbados, Miss Felix. You know, senior citizens having a challenge because medication expensive, food expensive. That to make a decision whether to buy medication or food. So I just end by saying we are blessed in this country and remember those blessings on April the 28th. I want to ask you all before I leave and think about it. On the 29th of April, if you were to ring the diplomatic center, who do you want to answer the phone? Kamla Prasad Bisesa or Prime Minister Stuart Young. Answer that, you know. Ask yourself who you want to be out there negotiating on behalf of the stakeholders, well, we, the citizens, on our behalf. Barry Paradat, who you want to go there? Lee, David Lee, Rocky Ram, Kamala, or do you want Prime Minister Stuart Young? I'll leave you all with that. Miss Felix, have a blessed one. Love you all. As usual, thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you very much.
Jenny.
Thank you, Papa. This is what we're talking about. Hey, let's check your WhatsApp board now. Yeah, she ain't playing at all. It's like, listen. All right, don't let me get the belt. Anyway, good morning, Sharon and Damien. Yeah, that's Damien spelled Dameon. And thank you very much for such a spelling. Yeah, that's okay. From RDU, yeah, Airport Authority there, Marlene. Good morning to you. Also to, let's see who's out there. Or somebody asking for the CDAP number. I think it's that the same lady from earlier.
What's CDAP?
Sharon, just leave that alone. If the woman looking, the lady's looking for CDAP, let her look. All right, she'll find it. I'm sure she will find it. All right, so you know the numbers to connect with us on WhatsApp. 394-4911. And again, don't make us have to sing our road march tune for 2026. Don't call the WhatsApp phone. Right. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning to you, Damien.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning,
Michelle, good morning to you, all the callers, listeners, online viewers. Thank you, Mr. Napuna. Don't forget.
All right.
Okay, so it's time for Did You Know? Sharon, are you ready for it?
Yes.
All right, so very interesting. We're going to look at bird. Yeah, we're looking at a bird this morning. Did you know hummingbird? Yeah, the hummingbird. That's the bird, the little tiny little bird that, you know, flap, 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 with fast wings. All right, so did you know a hummingbird's heart can beat incredibly fast, reaching up to 1,260 beats per minute?
That little bird.
Yeah, that little bird. 1,260. Well, actually, 1,260 beats per minute. Yeah.
Interesting.
Very interesting. And just going in depth a bit. All right. Well, according to the high heart rate, hummingbirds have one of the fastest heart rates among birds, reaching as high as 1,000 beats per minute.
Yeah.
And of course, we're talking about something called torpor. So check this out. To conserve energy, hummingbirds enter a state called torpor at night, where their heart rate can drop significantly, sometimes to as low as 50 beats per minute.
From 12 something to 50.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, so there you go. Your fun fact for today, hummingbirds and their heart speed and their heart rate. And yeah, so big up to all the hummingbirds out there. All right. Yeah, so that was it in the news for today. We got to take some more phone calls. 622-4911. Good morning to Aisha. Good morning. Not Aisha Wells. Good morning to Aisha.
Aisha Wells morning.
Well, morning to Aisha Wells as well. Morning, Aisha. And morning to Jerome. Yeah, Jerome. Say, boy, kid, boy, I love the program, but I like it. Tell me, Sharon, good morning.
Good morning, my darling.
Yeah, he saw your picture in on social media, and he was like, it's like, bro. First of all, relax. Take it down. Right? Take it down. Sharon is on a mission, and she not time for that. Right? You know, he calls this your grandchildren. You understand?
With that, let me say good morning to my special darling friend. I love you.
You see? All right, there you go.
No one made no trouble there.
Hello, good morning. Hello.
Miss Felix, good morning.
Leave it there, good morning.
Damien, good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Let me say good morning to my sister in Brooklyn. Sis, good morning. I want to see get up here. She's at PNN.
Of course, she will get up just now. You go ahead and choke the woman.
Miss Faizabad, good morning to you. I hope all is well. Mommy, love. Good morning to you. It's Felix. I will leave it there for now. For now.
Okay, my darling.
Yes or no?
Leave it there.
Leave it there, showless.
Good.
Line 4. Hello, good morning. You're live.
Hey, man, I listen to the hummingbird.
Mm-hmm.
It is also one of the only birds that could fly backwards.
You see?
You see? See how important this tip is?
Yeah.
This is an old lady, 76 years old. And I researching how you can't fool me over there on young people who want to get rid of old people. Old people is where you get wisdom. Only better behave. And the more the hair gets white is the more wisdom. And when you have a relationship with Almighty God Jehovah, you don't have it that you could share it. And break the stony heart and give them a heart of flesh. And the lady for the CDAP, that is the organization that is giving free medicine clinics. CDAP.
Yeah.
But CDAP is at the health center. Sorry, at the
yeah, but sometimes you have a right to call it drugstore or the health center.
Yeah, we wouldn't
but
have
sometimes
that
they don't know, Sharon. Remember, we senior citizens, all of them are bright like me, I just have my senior moments too sometimes. So she might be calling your radio station. That might be another caller you have right there by she hearing me explain that. So welcome to that call again.
Because that is at the level of the pharmacy, so we wouldn't.
And she, good morning, my love. I always love Angie, but you know me. I'm miserable.
All right. Okay, darling.
Right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, caller. She just reminded me, and I saw it, I was kind of going to leave it.
No, you have to do it like that so that we will see who's listening out there.
You see?
And following the program.
You see?
Well done, Mr. Napuna.
And you see, Titans don't make joke.
No, sir.
Damien, I'm your boy. You're dealing with the Titans out there.
Wake up.
You understand? You need to get it straight, boy. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Good morning, Uncle Robin. How you doing this morning, man?
Morning, St. George, morning.
Morning, Auntie Sharon, darling. Love to you all. Glad to hear your voice up and around early this morning. Yes.
Thank God for that.
Let me shout a few people. Come Point, morning. Mother Tanapuna, morning. Angie, morning, Sister Jenny. And Sister Jenny, you forget to let them know in America, they have to pay to drive on the road. They have something they call toll. You have to pay it all the time, especially when you're crossing from one state to the next state. Which part in Trinidad and Tobago we just pay to use the road? The drivers here doing whatever they want.
You know that.
You understand?
I went to Miami and
Trinidad, the easiest country to live in and the best country to live in, Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah. Right. Let me shout out Sister Crosby, Evie, St. Madeline, I would call Mr. Mano. Right, I will shout you, St. Madeline, don't worry. And thanks, Auntie Cheryl, for the number. Love, Terrier, Rowley Jr., boy, everybody. I ain't playing no Mary. I'm going to have to do a Mary a day, but not now. Right? Yeah, love, all of Trinidad and Tobago. Prime Minister Stuart Young. Ex-Prime Minister Dr. Rowley and his family. Morning to you all the cabinet ministers in the PNM in Trinidad and Tobago. Love to everybody. Right? I'm going with that, Auntie Sharon, Uncle Robin.
I like that.
Good, man.
Thank you, brother. Next year, I'll call you and everybody calling me Uncle Robin. But it's all good, man. Good vibes. Good morning to Bless One. Bless One is saying terrific Thursday.
Yes.
Yeah. So I love it now on Bless One. Terrific Thursday. We'll have that. We'll put that one in the books. Hello. Good morning.
Morning. Sharon, my darling.
Yeah.
Hey, I thought that I'd never get all this with my fingers.
Hey, Mano!
How are you going, darling?
Mano,
Happy
darling.
Christmas, Merry Christmas, and everything, Carnival, everything, same time.
Mano, you get it. You have everybody asking, but where, Mano?
But listen, when I dial in the number, the phone just dial and answer. You ain't getting no dial tone, nothing at all. You ain't getting no answer to that. But something going wrong. Mr. Good morning, Mr. Rapuna. Good morning to everybody who listening. Mano is still around, strong like a post, walking on 3 legs. Yes. Sharon, Let me say good morning. I'll come back in again. I saw a job that I hear the phone say hello. Morning, sir. Good morning to you, sir.
Morning.
Yes. And it's good to listen, Sharon. You see cork? You can do a one cork here and go down to cork here sink.
It had to float.
It had to float. No matter what they do. Always pay and they pay next year and they pay next year when they come back. Let them don't come back. Good morning, friend Tobago. Dr. Rowley, thanks for the job that you have done to us. And Mr. Rowley, thank you for the support. Mr. Good morning. When we go young, we want old people going young. Okay. Trying to make people about it, guys. Love is the answer. Just somebody saying about it. Love is the answer. Go on.
All right, darling.
All right.
Man, no boy.
Hey, what's that? And for what's that? I loving this one. I if I say I like this show and I like, go strike, man. Telling you. Seriously.
Let me tell you, I joke. The foreigners wait until when they come to Trinidad, they bring you gifts.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow. It's like, you serious?
Teresa. What?
Oh my gosh.
Just bring you nice gifts.
I feel like Jesus in the manger. Yeah, shouldn't I say that? Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Damien.
Morning, darling.
Good morning to Sharon.
Good morning, my love. How are you this morning?
How are you all this morning? You're a happy laugh this morning.
Yes. Most definitely.
It's nice to be in the good spirit and don't let anybody damp your spirit at all.
Yeah.
I want to say good morning to my brother, Mr. Kickins Caxtonby. Good morning, Mano. I am Mano this morning, Mano. I finally find the track. You was lost in the track. Every time you find the track, thank God. Good morning to each and every one, Mr. In Tobago, Mount St. George, all the callers of Tobago, Trinidad, Princeton, wherever they call it from, San Juan, each and every one have a blessed and a productive day. And Sharon and Damien, you all have a blessed day and journey home safe when you all finish by the grace of God. Have a blessed morning.
Thank you very much. Thank you. 622-4911. We're gonna take two more. Take a short pause and then we can come back with some more phone calls inside Titans of Democracy. Hello, good morning, you're live. Hello.
Hola.
Anybody there? Anybody home?
The lady there?
Hello. Oh, they got cold feet. They're gone.
Come on, guys. What's going on?
So,
take your time and dial.
So all the Titans out there coming up inside the next hour, inside our 7 o'clock hour. Make sure, I'm sure somebody know of somebody celebrating a birthday, man. Yeah, let us know.
In March, going over to April.
Yeah, and of course, also we have advice of the day. And feel free to give us any little quotes that you have, any nice little quotes. And the long time, we have the long time quotes as well. Yeah, and little advice you would offer. Feel free to offer some advice or give us some advice.
I'm seeing a message here from Angie. See that number 800-2327.
All right, so say that one more time.
800-2327. That's the CDAP number.
The CDAP number.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was sent to me.
All right.
You can try it, my dear, and see.
All right, so we're gonna pay some bills. Come back with some more before we close off the 6 o'clock hour. Keep it right here. Titans of Democracy. Sharon and Damien will be right back.
Learn how to treat your skin. This is Melanin Matters.
The skin is something that affects each and every one of us, and it's such an amazing organ. It goes way more than just making us look good.
Melanin Matters, here on the Mid-Morning Mojo at 11:15 a.m. on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Melanin Matters on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Melanin
Calling all culture lovers. Are you ready to dive into the heart and soul of Trinidad and Tobago? Tune in to Culture Talk, where we explore the vibrant traditions, sizzling rhythms, and rich stories of our islands every Saturday from 7 to 9 p.m. with Short Pants. And how do you feel about Calypso? On Sunday, Short Pants opens the doors of the Kaiso Cafe from 1 to 5 p.m. You can share your views, chat with the singers, hear some of the best calypsos that were ever sung, and learn a little something and more about our Trinbago culture. Culture Talk on Saturday and Kaizo Cafe on Sunday with Short Pants on Talk City 91.1 FM.
The Elections and Boundaries Commission wishes to inform all qualified persons who are not registered or are in doubt about their registration status that the electoral registration for the upcoming parliamentary elections has begun. There are 2 days left to get your name on the revised list of electors. The final day for electoral registration is Friday, 28th March 2025. Check your registration status on the EBC's website at www.ebctt.com or visit your registration area office to ensure your correct name and address are on the preliminary list of electors. To vote is your right, but you must be registered. For further information, please call the EBC hotline at 785-8206 or 785-8211. A message from the Elections and Boundaries Commission, your partners in democracy.
Calling all culture lovers. Are you ready to dive into the heart and soul of Trinidad and Tobago? Tune in to Culture Talk, where we explore the vibrant traditions, sizzling rhythms, and rich stories of our islands every Saturday from 7 to 9 p.m. with Short Pants. And how do you feel about Calypso? On Sunday, Short Pants opens the doors of the Kaizo Cafe from 1 to 5 p.m. You can share your views, chat with the singers, hear some of the best calypsos that were ever sung, and learn a little something and more about our Trinbago culture. Culture Talk on Saturday and Kaizo Cafe on Sunday with Short Pants on Talk City 91.1 FM. Bring your love and come. Talk City 91.1 FM is all about love. Titans of Democracy on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, both of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful. I say we have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy, man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. How you move when you're moving, which direction you're going. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
people say it in the coming in and going in.
Yeah.
Coming and going. Yeah, coming and going. Hey, Titans of Democracy, as we approach 7 o'clock, we got your news at the top of the hour, so we got to welcome at least about 4 phone calls to take us to the top. And as I said before,
just allow for persons who we didn't hear to get in. So if you called already, give somebody else a chance to say their morning greetings.
Yeah.
And then the 7 o'clock hour, we'll get into some calls again after we deliberate on trending news.
Yes, what's trending? So call us up 622-4911. Let's hear from you.
Give us a call. Send your morning greetings. 622-4911.
While we're waiting on the calls, Sharon. All right, well, stick up in the net. Hello? Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, hello, good morning in life.
Good morning.
Morning.
What's time? Call it.
Where you calling from, my dear?
Cooper.
Welcome.
But I'm a regular listener.
Excellent.
My friend, Rustin Mark.
Oh, Rustin Mark.
Yeah.
Yes, man.
Personal friend.
Oh.
My station always locked on 911, home, and in the car. That is all the radio that is played. So say hello to Rustin Mark for me.
Yes,
and my next friend, Sharon Papa.
Oh,
okay.
All right. No problem. Thanks, man. Thank you, and
too,
welcome.
my dear. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, I'll get that message on to him. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello. All right. A bit of hello. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, Sharon, Tobago in the house.
Good morning, Auntie Gracie Dennis.
So how are you doing, darling? I am so happy to hear your voice and to hear David. Damien, I'm from Mason Hall, and now you were talking about Mason Hall.
Seriously. You know who was my father?
Tell me.
Sagi.
Sagi Edward?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's a neighbor.
You see?
You see?
You see?
Life is short. Life is, everything is so sweet with you all. You see how things happen?
Wow.
Anyway, you have a good day.
Uh-huh.
And locked on and listening.
All right. Thank you very much.
Sharon, love you, girl.
Love you too, darling.
Yes, that's what we're talking about. Baptist Liberation Celebrations in Tobago. This one fella facing. Yeah. Hello, good morning.
You see on the TV.
Hello. Oh.
Guys, you need to lower your radio when you're calling.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Sharon, good morning.
Hello, my darling. Good morning.
Sharon, welcome back. This is Miss Louise.
Hey, Miss Louise, my...
Yes, I don't call in regularly, but oh God, I hear Sharon. We are nearly saying, we mad, Sharon. Good, Sharon. I'm so happy. Yeah? Oh Lord, I tell my brother, my sister, 191.1. Okay, Mr. Damien, sorry I didn't say good morning.
That is okay, darling. That is okay.
I'm so anxious to get on to Sharon. And Mr. Mount St. George, my boyfriend, good morning.
Papa.
And everybody else, bye.
Bye-bye, my love.
Titans of Democracy matchmaking now.
Papa. If you know it, you never know.
Watch yourself, you never know. You might meet your future husband or wife on the show. Hello? Hello?
Oh, good.
Hello, good morning. You see, I need to probably like yes.
Hello?
Yes, good morning, your life.
Good morning, Damien.
Morning, darling.
Sharon Felix, good morning.
Morning, Faizabad.
Mano, good morning. Thank you, Jesus, you own. Louise, good morning. Everybody, Parsley Street, I don't know if you're in yet, but come on. Somebody send a message, please.
She know, but I think the cell phone is a little challenge with some people.
All right.
Yeah.
Village, everybody. Mount St. George, good morning. Mr. Archer, Tash, everybody in Tobago, good morning. Leave it there, I ain't leave you out, eh? Toronto, good morning. Everybody, good morning, everybody. Have a safe and beautiful day today. People love you all. And stay safe. Bye.
Bye-bye. Folks, we head to the news. Keep it right here at Talk City 91.1. Inside Titans of Democracy. Inside the next hour, we're looking for your birthday shouts. All right? And of course, feel free to call us if you can commute. You're on the road, you're on the black carpet, you're heading to work, you're heading to school. Let us know what's the traffic situation in your area, where you're coming from. All right? We'll be right back.
Trinbago is love.
I love you.
Talk City is love.
There's some advice when you hear it, you know one time is good advice. My granny tell me a hot cup of good and natural ginger tea first thing in the morning does wonders for the body. Good and natural ginger tea in its single-sized packets is excellent for flavoring your cooking, salads and desserts. But what was news for me is when my granny say a hot cup of good and natural ginger tea helps with nasal congestion and colds, stomach problems, migraine headaches, and it's really good for arthritis in the body. Made from freshly crushed ginger root to get that strong ginger taste and aroma so soothing. Good and natural ginger tea available with or without sugar. So all you need is boiling water to get a cup going. As the old people say, don't take flambeau to see the night what you could see clear in the day. Good and natural ginger tea. Good advice to start your day right.
This is TTT News on the TTT Limited Media Network on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Good morning. This is your TTT News update. I am Stacia Yeward, making the news at this time. Trinidad and Tobago is being positioned as a leader in electronic transactions. This is what the Ministry of Trade and Industry says is behind the launch of the National E-Commerce Strategy. According to Line Minister Paula Gopi-Schoon, the country's new National E-Commerce Strategy is expected to drive innovation, empower businesses, enhance consumer access, and ultimately pave the way for a more inclusive, globally competitive economy.
The Ministry of Trade and Industry has been working collaboratively with the UN Trade and Development to develop the National E-Commerce Strategy, and we did it in 12 months. We have delivered a comprehensive framework designed to position Trinidad and Tobago as a leader in the digital economy.
This considering that the World Economic Forum predicts that the global digital economy will grow to $20 trillion by 2027.
The vision of the strategy is centered on achieving widespread adoption of e-commerce to enable businesses to extend their access to domestic and foreign markets and improve the efficiency of their sales and purchasing processes, and consumers and the government increase access to a more diverse range of merchants and products with confidence.
Minister Gopi-Schoon said the strategy supports cross-border e-commerce and allows for enhanced consumer protection for intellectual property. Trinidad and Tobago has once again created history. The Women, Peace and Security, or WPS National Action Plan, was launched by the Office of the Prime Minister, Gender and Child Affairs, at the Hilton Hotel Trinidad and Conference Centre on Wednesday. The plan is anchored to the United Nations Security Council Resolution 1325 and was adopted on October 31, 2000. The resolution reaffirms the important role of women and girls in the prevention and resolution of conflict. Canadian High Commissioner Michael Collin says it stresses the importance of equal participation and full involvement in all efforts of peace and security. Trinidad and Tobago's journey has been assisted by the Government of Canada and the United Nations.
Today, you are making history as the first Caribbean nation to launch a WPS National Action Plan. You're joining more than 100 other countries and regional organizations who have taken this step, but you are the first in the Caribbean. That makes Trinidad and Tobago a Caribbean leader in recognizing the multifaceted roles that women and girls and men and boys play in security.
Minister in the Office of the Prime Minister for Gender and Child Affairs, Ayanna Webster-Roy, said the WPS National Action Plan will take a multifaceted approach where peace and security are not aspirations but realities.
By equipping our young people with sustainable means of livelihood, we empower them to reject the lure of crime and embrace the dignity of honest work. Despite all of this, despite the efforts of our government, we still face with a culture of crime and violence that we must address. Our government believes that restoring peace and safety in our communities require an all-of-society approach. This means that every sector, every organization, every individual must join hands in this vital endeavor.
Though men and boys are mostly affected by crime and gun violence, Minister Webster Roy emphasized that the roles of women and girls to restore peace in society becomes amplified as the effect trickles down. In sport, the winners of FIFA's first 32-team Club World Cup could come away with a hefty prize. The competition taking place in the US could earn a football record of $125 million. FIFA said it allocated $525 million in guaranteed fees for teams taking part in the June 14 to July 13 tournament, ranging from $38.19 million to the top-ranked European team, likely Real Madrid, to $3.58 million for the Oceania representative, Auckland City. A further $475 million is to be earned by results in the 63 games, with $2 million paid for the winning group stage games, $7.5 million for playing in the round of 16, and $40 million to the team that wins the final at MetLife Stadium near New York. The Golden Trophy has been sitting in the Oval Office at the White House this month after FIFA President Gianni Infantino delivered it to President Donald Trump. In weather news, today will be fair but hazy with breezy conditions and a few brief isolated showery interruptions, mainly during the morning. Tonight will be generally fair. A mild, moderate concentration of Saharan dust is present in the atmosphere. Seas are moderate with waves 2 to 3 meters in open waters and 1 to 1.5 meters, occasionally choppy, in sheltered areas. And that was your TTT News Update. I am Stacey Howard. Have a good morning.
News on the TTT Limited Media Network on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Talk City 91.1 FM. Talk.
We will call our young people to get together. We will form a committee of young entertainers to work with the government, to use their young minds to think with vision and outside of the box, because there is a lot of potential and diversification in our products of Trinidad and Tobago. And that is one area for our young people.
Music.
Come jam up on me, girl, bring that body. Spread your sweet and Italian.
Culture.
You know, soca is the child of calypso.
Okay.
Calypso music started as social commentary, and soca music became a version of African beat and the East Indian beat mix, because Trinidad is predominantly Indian and African. And it's the soca beat is more about dancing and partying, and the calypso is more about listening and, you know, having topics about life. So it's a blend. Soca took over. The young people love soca, but we are both the same. I have a song this year called Soca is Calypso and Calypso is Soca.
Engaging conversations, latest news, our music. This is Talk City. Protecting your rights, giving you insights. This is Titans of Democracy with Sharon Felix.
There was a magic island full of magic people. Let me tell you a story about their pain and their glory. Oh yeah. Many rivers flow to this naked eye, bringing fear and pain, but also a brand new style. And of all these rivers that shape this land, two mighty ones move like a sculptor's hand. And today those hands across the land, man, is still landscaping. And there's no doubt we can work it out, there is no escaping. But every common man got to understand up and send a message. So put up your hand if you understand. Now come, see how we moving, watch how we grooving, see how we step in style. One lovely nation under a groove, the Ganges don't meet the Nile. Them boys with the hidden agendas and the mind benders, people don't take it fun. They are smart men and politicians can come along if they want, cause the people got the power and the glory. See how we float in sky, see how we moving, watch how we grooving. Jesus has met the time. Differences there will always be, so that you'll be you and I'll be me. That's the damn thing, self, that makes it sweet. Brother, bring your drum, let me start to beat. Don't mind them politics, politicians. I mean the politics situation. We done jamming and we jamming and we jamming and jam, cause we know the story. Let them fight if they want in this land of the deferred glory. So put up your hand if you understand. So come, see how we moving, watch how we grooving, see how we step in style. One lovely nation under a groove, the Ganges don't meet the Nile. Them boys with the hidden agendas and the mind benders, they will always do their due. They are smart men and politicians, them could come along too, cause we moving with the power and the glory. See how we float in style, see how we moving, watch how we grooving. Jesus has met the night. See how we moving, watch how we grooving, see how we float in style. One lovely nation under a groove, the Ganges don't meet the night.
Titans of Democracy on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Good morning. Thank you very much, Mr. David Michael Rodder. Ganges meet the Nile inside our 7 o'clock hour. Titans of Democracy. Sharon Felix and Damien Kid. Yeah, we are here. We go to 9 o'clock. And inside this hour, fun-packed hour as well, as usual. And welcoming all the Titans and the new listeners, or the new Titans, I should say. And inside this hour, look out for your birthday shouts. People, I know you know somebody who's celebrating a birthday today. Also, coming up at 7:45, advice of the day. I already got an advice already, right? People, not Titans, not playing out here. I already got a real nice advice. So inside this hour, what we're going to do, we're going to welcome some phone calls.
But before we go to the phone calls, let's see what's happening in the news.
In the news, yeah.
Trending in the news before we take phone calls again. Nice. Just now. Hold on, guys. By the time you get the numbers together, so it's 622. Thank you, Damien. Nice. I will be talking now. So, guys, in the news day today, I'm seeing Leonson backlash over former links to UK suspect. It's no big deal. UNC wants Prime Minister to pro housing minister and CJ. I don't know, not Lord Father. What does CJ do now? US committed to ensuring TT's energy security. I'm also seeing Patriotic Front names Tobago candidates. And I keep asking the question. I'm only hearing Patriotic Front. There's now I see candidates at Tobago. I'm seeing Wade Carut and Arita Clark. But Michaela Pandey not telling us what seat she's taking. And I want to know what seat. I have to read this article and see if it says anything here. Trending news. Superintendent Roger Alexander resigns. Guys, we're going to get into some of these stories. Thing heating up.
That?
Well, boy, look, let me heat up the thing right now, because I ain't going and come back to nothing. Interesting story making news headlines. Yesterday was a day of trying to find out if this is true, not truth, A member of the TTPS executive has confirmed the resignation of Senior Superintendent Roger Alexander on March 26th. Newsday received confirmation on Wednesday. Some wondered whether Alexander might be entering the political arena as discussions of his resignation spread on social media. The former TV6 crime show Papayo host has had a long career in policing. He became a household name through television shows Crime Watch and Beyond the Tape. However, he had some legal challenges throughout his career. He was suspended in 2019, but the matter was eventually discharged. He co-hosted the popular Beyond the Tape with Marlon Hopkinson, but was asked to no longer host after former independent Senator Paul Richards questioned statements he made about gangs on the show. He was no longer its co-host in 2024. Before that, he also co-hosts Crime Watch with Ian Allen. However, a public disagreement between them led to Alexander no longer being his co-host. But, question now. Everybody know Alexander and I do well. That's my real friend. I'm a partner.
Right.
But I calling him and he not answering me.
Oh, God.
So it says a little volume. And you know how we just go down. So if you're not answering me, you're leaving speculations outside in the public domain. All you have to do is be a man and answer the phone and tell me about the Sharon. I resign. And I going up under the UNC bandwagon. For Tuna Puna, that's all you have to tell me. Well, we're hiding from calling and saying so.
Good job, boy.
Well, I question of the day. You left. I know that from conversations, he wasn't too happy for a number of things in the police service. But to make a decision like this one, I need to understand what is either that, all you know, there's real talk, hard talk, raw talk, there's Trinidad and Tobago talk.
Right.
This is trending news. Damian, if I offer you, if I have a political organization, a party, and I offer you to leave Talk City, you gain $15 million, you'll take it and leave? Talk the truth.
Of course.
You believe?
Yes.
15 million.
And this year time in, of course. Things are harder.
We could take some calls now because I want to hear what the public had to say.
Hey.
What are your thoughts on that? And in the meantime, I'm still trying to ask Makila, what seat are you going to fight? Minding people business.
Give us a call. Send your morning greetings. 622-4911.
Hey, so call us up, 622-4911. 15 million, boy. Oh, gosh.
Papa, I just call a figure.
Yeah.
Might be more, could be less.
I'll go on little to big one live.
With the 15 million.
But a shack on little to
a
big
shack with $15 million?
Yeah,
you mean build a shack?
Yeah, I'm on 9, I don't know.
You went buy a little property. Maybe it's already developed with a nice house or something, or look for a little business.
Nah, you
just want to relax.
No, you can't let them know you get the money. Right?
Oh,
yeah.
Good one.
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, Damian.
Good morning.
And good morning to Miss Phillips.
Good morning, Elizabeth.
What do you call me?
Nothing. Good morning.
All right. How are you?
I'm good.
Not good?
Hello? Good.
What I want to say, Roger gone in the right party. He belongs here.
Why you would say that?
Birds of a feather flock together.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Have a nice day.
All right. Jesus Christ.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Hold it.
Yeah. Let me
Yeah.
hold it.
Yeah. Hello. Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
Morning.
Sharon,
Good
and
morning,
Damien.
Mrs. Crosby.
Yeah, no. Sharon,
Yeah.
I heard a man play police, judge, and jury something with Leon. I wonder if he has any more names to add to that and try it the same way for we to know what's going on with any more people like that, or if he did it already. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yes.
All right. So I wonder if he'll come out later and say he might know more names to call so that we could know the full thing of everything because he seems to know a lot about Leons, and what should take place.
But
But
Mrs.
be able to
Crosby,
correct and give advice to the persons involved in any other thing.
Mrs. Crosby,
Yeah?
before you go, what
Huh?
was your 2 cents on the resignation of senior superintendent? Is senior superintendent boy? Roger
Well, really and
Alexander.
truly, yesterday I heard the movement, and I was wondering to know. I thought he was more of a law-abiding person and upgoing person. They know the right from wrong, But I didn't know. I don't know if I said what the group join in with. I don't know. I personally wouldn't recommend it. If he had asked me for advice, I would advise him and draw some situations that I heard and read about the group and ask him if that is what he really wants to associate with, to manage me and others in the country, to give us that example, especially to children. Okay? So I don't know, but I may not have a conversation, but I just have thoughts to know what it is about and my idea. Okay?
Thank you
You
very
heard me?
much. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Thank you. 622-4911. Hello. Good morning. Good morning.
Guys,
Hello?
you on the air?
Hello. I must be probably what you're calling you. Damian. All right. Hello, good morning. Hello.
What's going on here? Caller, good morning.
No,
all right, move on.
Yeah.
Guys, you can call us up on 6224911.
But for the brother to do something like that is a very huge move, eh?
A very huge move.
Very, very huge. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Yes, about the Superintendent Alexander move.
Mm-hmm.
I think he made a good move based on the treatment that he gets previously. And he alone will know the reason for his move. People just think when you make a move is because you get paid. Not all time these things are valuable to say, well, you get paid. Because I think it's his own mind and he know what it is he wants to do for the country. And if he do get through, I think he could make a good Minister of National Security because he knows everything about the criminal. He knows everything on the ground and all who corrupted and who not corrupted. Any time you as a person or an individual goes into something, people always talk. They always say the good, the bad, and the ugly. But ask them for concrete evidence on that particular person that they are speaking about. They have none. They only goes on hearsay. So my view on it, I think that he made a good move. Have a good day. Blessings.
Thank you so much.
Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning. Hello.
All right, not there.
Hello, good morning.
Miss Felix?
Yes, leave it there.
The Prime Minister went to Jamaica to hold talks with Rubio.
Yes, leave it there.
Miss Felix?
Yes, leave it there.
Do you remember the former U.S. ambassador, Mr. Mondello, and how Dr. Rowley stood up in the parliament and talked down to him?
Leave it there. Leave it there. I want to tell you something. Dr. Rowley has retired from as being Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago.
I'm just showing you something.
Why? I'm just asking you something. I'm not stopping you from a comment, but I'm just saying. You had your issue with him. He's no longer there. We have a new Prime Minister, Stuart Young. SC.
Yes, but I'm showing you something.
Okay, go ahead and show me.
Mr. Mondello was Donald Trump appointee to Trinidad and Tobago. And now the Prime Minister has to go to Jamaica to hold talks with Donald Trump appointee. All you think them Americans just forget, Miss Felix?
Well, you would know because you are part America and Trinidad, so you would know.
Well, right.
You would be able to advise
don't
us.
forget, Miss Felix, I will leave it here.
All right. This man have a fetish over Dr. Rowley, the previous Prime Minister. The man gone, he is not here anymore, and all is still, oh God. Let me deal with what is in the present now. So, I'm seeing on the news here, TT's new salesman, Prime Minister Stuart Young, shakes hand with U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio prior to their hour-long bilateral discussions in Jamaica on Wednesday. That was yesterday. There's a photo of their holding hands in the news day. And of course, in the Express says, Prime Minister Young to report today on meeting with U.S. Secretary of State from Jamaica. All right. So we're taking your calls. I don't want us to deviate from the issue at hand, which is what are your thoughts on Senior Superintendent Roger Alexander retiring?
But according to the caller, Sharon, why are you saying it's an issue?
No, I'm not saying it's an issue. I know the guy. So I'm
Right,
just
okay.
it's just kind of
all right.
pondering on something that I know.
Understood.
And discussions that we have.
Understood.
It's kind of baffling me.
Baffled. I understand.
Yeah, a little bit baffled with the move.
Let me hear what the people are
I want to hear what they have to say.
Hello, good morning.
With the move.
Hello, good morning, Sharon. And
morning. It's not an issue.
Your presenter.
I am baffled.
Sharon.
Yes.
You know, Roger Alexander was a senior superintendent of police, right? Now he's retired now, officially. You know, part of policing work is to, you profile people. So, all right, let me put it this way for people to understand. If I am seen liming by the police with a gang and the police and them coming in the area and every time they love to sit down on the block, they have nothing on here, so you ain't running anything, the profiler, right? Now, he's now retired, but he's now being associated with people who have serious interest to the law. You don't think that he should have a better judgment and not to associate himself with people like that, because this is what and how people like me will look at him? Because basically he did that, he would have done that to thousands of people while doing his job, because that is part of his job. Now, to answer the lady question of how good he is and he will make a good national security minister. If God forbid, if he becomes the national security minister in that same UNC party, you think he's going to deal with the fellas like Moody Lal and the human trafficker and all these other people in the party? I'm just asking that question. Right? And before I go, let me just go one more thing to leave it there. Because he come and he tried to shift your program. Now, Donald Trump in his first reincarnation as president did not recognize Maduro as the Venezuelan president. Today, in his second reincarnation, after he lost the other one there, he now recognized Maduro as the the official prime minister of the, because they did call him, Noduro, to arrange for the alleged mercenaries who tried to assassinate him for some other deal. Right? And now, instead of Kamala Prasad Bisesa with her ads on all the station talking about sanctions and we'll get this and all the sanctions, he just put a 25% tariff, just as he's doing now with the import vehicles in America. Any import vehicle in America comes with a 25% tariff. So he just normal thing. So I don't know what dotishness he's talking about. Some out of place ambassador who talk out of time and getting involved in our sovereignty. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, caller.
Thank you very much.
Hello. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning, blessed morning to you, Damien.
Morning.
Miss Felix, blessed morning.
Morning.
You see, every person who associates himself with the UNC and Kamala Prasad Bisesa is licked. Yeah, I saying you should know me right now, Miss Felix. Is licked. No matter who they put against Esmond Ford in Tunapuna, is licked to Alexander wherever they put him. You could put him down in Port of Spain South, Port of Spain Northeast, Laventille West. Put him anyway. It's LICKS, licked to him. Thank you very much.
Oh, God. I tell all you.
Leave the man alone.
It's just amazing to me. And I am just a bit baffled and confused. But according to you, let me leave it right there.
But you see, which brings me, as we're coming up with the advice of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing one here.
Like that advice will not fall into place, boy.
I'm seeing one here. I just say it as I see it.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "Run mad as often as you choose, but do not faint." Yeah. Hello, good morning. Low down the radio. Hello.
A pleasant morning to you.
Morning.
Miss Felix, pleasant morning.
Morning, sir.
According to experience, and a quote for the day, a good man stands by what he knows is right. When he didn't retire, he resigned. Now when he resigned, you give up your gratuity and all whatever you were supposed to get, you just give up. Now, it come then like, well, if you join the UNC, I want to go up. Now it come like the dog and bone. And you watching a bone across, and you decide to go and get it, you will get more money. But it didn't so. You see, he was getting paid for being on vacation or not working or whatever, but he was getting paid. But if they come and offer him more money and he decides to take it, well, he go on and get it. Now, what will happen now? If it was me, I will tell them I want a check because I don't want money from the 500 million that machine. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, caller.
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning again. I just want to say, you see that almighty dollar is a deciding factor in a lot of people's decisions. They will sell the good name for it. Just saying, and leave it there. Get over your crush that you have on Dr. Rowley. Get it over. He is happily married. Stop it.
Look, Ollie.
Leave it there. I'd love to hear a response for that.
Low.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, Uncle Robin and Auntie Cheryl.
Yes.
Listen.
Leave it there. Really get over your crush from Dr. Rowley, boy. You think Dr. Rowley did really just talk about the U.S. ambassador that was appointed by Trump? Let me tell you something. You feel that everybody in the world does forget. And so you feel Americans don't forget, as far as I'm concerned right now, Donald Trump forget everything that's going on because he lied to the people and tell them, vote for me, go do this and do that. So you think they forget. Now we're doing something else different to what he tell them you are going to do. Every single day he sign a document, the next day he has to sign it over or withdraw it. Come on, leave it there. And you see that gentleman that retire, and if you're in a school, you're in a commercial school, that school going okay, you love it, you this, you that, you whatever. Bam, a next commercial school, 50 people leave the school because they're saying the school ain't good. And whatever, and they were there. They was there for 5 years, but they leave it, say, that school ain't good. You know who was in a good organization and so upright and did know the law and do everything. You now leave now and going in that same commercial school where everybody leaving. There has to be a reason. So you just like the people who inside there, because the good people leave, but you go and join those inside there. Something is wrong somewhere there with that guy who leaves and going to join them.
So I am also saying Leonce, I did nothing wrong. Housing Minister Adrian Leonce maintained he did nothing wrong as there was nothing to declare to the Integrity Commission on his past directorship in the UK. In the UK registered company in which an individual who allegedly or with alleged gang connections was involved. So guys, this is, the world today is really, really amazing. Really amazing. You see, when you do things, you leave yourself out there for speculations and say what. But as I said to you guys, as my friend, I ain't going to know details to embarrass or curse out nobody and bring no false information. I am just concerned it's in the news, and a man is entitled to his own decision in his own way and his own time. So if the decision, I didn't see, I don't know him, I don't know, we just speculating that you resign to go to any political organization, but so many things out there, the whispers all over. So, okay, so I'm seeing a text here from him. He said he'll call me just now. Okay, darling, I wait for that call. I tell you I'm a partner. I wait for that call, my dear. And I want to be explained. You don't have to go into details with me, but I just want you to tell me, look, Sharon, there is what, because I know that you have expressed this heartening feelings about a number of things. So I but it was just alarming that you didn't say to me, friends, Sharon, I've had enough of this thing. I'm going on treatment. I just feeling a little left in the dark. Tell me what's going on. I want to know. Yeah? So guys, we could take some more calls, or we could hit them a little song or two. Today's Thursday, no, earlier. Today's Thursday, no. But I'm still asking the question though. Makila, we want to know what seat you're going up for. So I see two persons were named for Tobago, East and West. I want to compare the slate. So I want us to we have 41 for the People's National Movement. We have how many are ready for the UNC? I just saw something where I saw 22. I'm not too sure if I saw 19. We want to get the listing of all the political parties, of all your candidates for all the seats, or however you're doing it. We want to sit and compare and have a discussion on them. And who knows, Damien, we might have a little debate if they're so fit, see it's so fit to come in and have a debate with, that'll be an interesting day.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm. You could have all the political leaders and have a good debate. I tell you.
Hey folks, as I said before, well, we have the somebody sent an advice here. Let me just kind of read it out for you, or the quote of the day as well. It says, "Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us." That's coming from I think that's Bless One. Yeah. Bless One. Good morning. Thank you very much. Also, no elevation without separation. I wonder, boy. Yeah, let us know. Give us your quote or your advice of the day.
No elevation without separation. That's a serious quote,
Yeah.
A deep quote,
Very, very much so. And also, seeing here, the past is behind. Learn from it. The future is ahead. Prepare for it. The present is here. Live it. Live it. All right, so send us your quotes or even call us and give us some. Is it 2 more phone calls?
Yeah.
All right. Hello, good morning.
Sharon?
Yes, Mr. Napuna.
Well, I'm so glad I have time to dingolate. 3 hours, I could dingolate. Sharon, our friend, from the time I see that person start to pick up the ear in a kind of way, I said that man going mad. And what I'm reading right now on TikTok and all about, that is total madness. You know what I'm telling you? Is a set of mad people. They can't even gather the troops together up to now. But they're coming out to say they're stronger than ever. They're talking about Dr. Rowley forgetting. Dr. Rowley, I had to forget. He took age to forget. But he could walk, he could run, he could stand up, he could climb step. He had nobody holding him up. The man's stronger than ever, and he's looking better now. That is step aside. He has plenty life still. All I have deteriorating leader there. Child, I'm 77 soon, And that woman is younger than me. I see that deep hole in her throat now. When you look at the pictures of the hole, that lady needs to go to a doctor. These men and them bulldogs are wrong. They just want to cheat. Yeah, cheat. They want her to win. You know why? They will get it from her. They have a man they call PEA, I think I ain't calling nobody name, Yeah. And he will weaken that she would, and then that animal, he could drop down just so I never see a band. Some man turn into, I don't know how he looking now. That man used to be a nutshell and that. Very handsome. I had all, in the days I might have given a little play. No, he too light skin. But anyway, Damien, I like to deal with you. We're going back to the hummingbird. Do you know that bird could fly upside down?
They could what?
Fly upside
down. It could fly upside down.
They could fly upside down?
And some are salt in the air yet.
Papa.
Go on. I don't go in there. I didn't know that one off the head, but I went in a little further. And I'm putting it in the category it's supposed to be. It is the only bird in the world that can fly backward.
Yes.
Ask it any question you want and Google will answer you. Sharon, you know.
Yes.
Sharon, you know how many times you say, oh God, you're going to leave it for tomorrow. And here people, you want that tomorrow does never come. What do you think about that phrase, Damien and Sharon? What go on. Tomorrow does never come. Damien, go to school, come. Old lady on the block there. Listeners, this one good. It's a stupid one, Yesterday, the saying was, tomorrow never come. Today is our tomorrow. Think about that. I just say, Sharon, you will start to work by there tomorrow. And when tomorrow come and you go and work by where you say go and work, our tomorrow will always be our today will always be our tomorrow.
You understand? So tomorrow does come. Our song, Damian.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
You're
It's all good.
You're good to go.
Huh?
It's
You're
all
good to go.
I don't know where the zombie that's coming me from, you know. I don't get it. And people already come. Tomorrow, even the pastors and them in the church that tell you, tomorrow does never come. Look how I get that simple. And it's understanding for me. Because that is so good. I know if it's tomorrow and I just get up in the morning and call you radio station. So this is my tomorrow today. Today is my tomorrow. People look at see all they want, but me are mad. And me I know Alzheimer's are gone.
Thank you very much. Someone sent me a message. Well, it's on the live stream. Said Sharon Felix, we'll tell leave it there that Mr. Mondello died and Dr. Rowley moved on. So get with the program. Jesus, that's what they said. Oh Lord, let me say to Mola Gill Graham, morning to you. Pamela O'Connor, Nicole Graves, good morning, darling. Anne-Marie Rice, Karen Fields Spooner, good morning to all of you. Ada Tracy, good morning, good morning, good morning. Listra DeMartis, Alicia Allman de Roche, good morning to you.
Hello. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Mr. Damian, 33 years. You see how things coming back to haunt the Prime Minister? And Ms. Felix, I supported Mrs. Pandey. I will leave it here.
All right. No problem. You have the right to support who you want. I tell you.
Leave it there.
Leave it there. That man have a serious crush on Dr. Rowley. I don't know what Dr. Rowley do but I don't want to find out.
Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Caller, good morning.
Hello. Hello, good morning. Hello, you're live.
Good morning. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning, St.
Good morning, gentlemen. Damian is the name.
Yes, man.
Oh, good morning. The constant annoyer with the sexy sobriquet, leave it there. What's wrong with him? I wonder if you remember, as how the UNC they say, we had what did I call? Oh, God. We had an African ambassador in Trinidad and Tobago. When Satmara tell him, I need damn business. Yes, when we had an African Warren American thing out. And life still goes on. What's wrong with leave it there? Is he had to look for money, looking for money to go and fight the LBG thing in England. Go on.
No, don't cough. You ain't not talk off yet. Not talk off. Hello, good morning.
I will leave it there.
Hello. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning. Hello, you're live.
I hear you, dear. I hear you. Good
You
morning.
see that thing with Leon said? Two things I looking at. One, if he had did anything wrong, Scotland Yard and them would have been dealing with that. Right? Two, if you can't have the British authorities investigating you and to charge you, and featuring the authorities to investigate you and charge you on that same matter. Cannot, in law, that is not something. And two, talking about the account and all kind of things. But if the account didn't have no money, we're going to investigate because I have to follow the money. I have to follow the money like the Piaco 26 or 27 years ago. You see how they easy to follow the money? You see how easy it was for the authorities when you put all the things in place. Dr. Oye and Stuart Young and Faris Harari piloted the laws that they had to water it down, but they still got it to work. So after 27 years, when I thought all thing was lost, we get the money. And then we're looking at EMBD. Same thing, follow the money. How the minister end up getting called to court to answer, that's what I want to find out, because the minister really is supposed to have to do it and nothing to do with contract. And the awarding a contract and paying on the contract. And being a minister, and you also are like a director in the company, because basically with the things that you did with the company, everything, it shows that you played a part in the people's company and handling money. So you had to go to court to answer these questions. But in Mr. Leon's case, as far as I listen to what Mark Besant has provided and put in the public domain, I can't really see Mr. Leon's being, charged or investigated yet for anything, because to the Integrity Commission and the accountant had to declare that you will not declare account with no money in it. If I have an account that it closed for years, basically just dating the bank, maybe after you're not using it, the money bank, but just have it frozen until then. But you're going to declare that to tell them what? Have $0.05 in it? It doesn't make no sense. So UNC that's grabbing at straws, because basically, if you notice the campaign, two things are noticed in the campaign. The campaign is only based on solving people's names. And the next one is that they uses African people to make African people disoriented with the present government, or make them vote for the people that put in these areas, like this Philip and all of them, because you notice everything they put is some hungry African person. If you're hungry and thing, they're taking away your pension and all kind of nonsense, which is lies. And I want people to understand, this old age pension and all these other things, those are TNM policies that was put in place. I want all to know that, right? And then know that if we end up in an IMF program, these are some of the things that IMF tell you have to get rid of. Before they even get sent, you have to start finding people left, right, center, and take away all these social programs left, right, center before they get a first installment. And that's what people to understand that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, caller. And just a bit of information. Prime Minister to host post-cabinet media briefing. Please be advised that Prime Minister the Honorable Stuart R. Young, SC, will host the post-cabinet media briefing at 1:30 p.m. today, Thursday, 27th March 2025 at Whitehall. Prime Minister Young will provide further details on his meeting with United States Secretary of State Marco Rubio. I hope I pronounced the people's name right, yes. At tomorrow's briefing, which is today, And I'm seeing pictures with Minister of Jamaica, Dr. the Honorable Andrew Holness, and also CARICOM Affairs Senator, the Honorable Dr. Amy Brown, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, Jamaica Senator, the Honorable Kamina Johnson-Smith. I'm also seeing a picture here. Mia Motley gift our Prime Minister. I wonder what is this he get here.
Yeah.
Some little token. I can't see so. It's something. Something from Barbados to Trinidad.
Like
cufflinks or something.
So?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
So Trinidad and Tobago and listeners, just wanted to share that information with you. And of course, it's 7:53 a.m.
Yeah, pay some bills.
Yep.
Come back with some more. Titans of Democracy. We'll be right back.
Nicole Larson is live every afternoon on Talk City 91.1 FM, Monday to Friday from noon to 3 p.m. Topical, informative, inspirational. Nicole can get your afternoon started right. Join her for discussions and information on financial issues, parenting, life lessons, and so much more, along with all the inspirational messages you need for a positive day. Nicole Larson Live is on Talk City 91.1 FM, your address for talk.
Hey, Rockers here. Just want to invite you to join me on the Saturday brunch every Saturday morning from 9 a.m. And guess what? From this Saturday, we have Kevin Sawyer joining us from 10 a.m. Gonna have some laugh therapy inside the Saturday brunch. Rock and come in. Kevin Sawyer, you say so too.
It used to be inside the gallery. Now it's inside the brunch. I don't know where next. Inside the wake, or you tune in Saturdays on Talk City 91.1 FM before the movement inside the clinic. Please, oh gosh, laughter therapy inside the health center.
That's not the best, baby.
Get ready for a sensory explosion at Creme Brulee, a festival of arts and music, a celebration of creativity, culture, and unforgettable experiences. Immerse yourself in stunning art exhibitions, mini fashion shows, a live museum experience, live music from incredible performers, Voice, Ravi B, Terry Lyons, Freetown, and so much more, and mouth-watering gourmet delights. Join us on April 13th at Naparima Bowl Amphitheater, San Fernando, for a festival like no other. Doors open at 4 p.m. and tickets are selling fast. Grab yours now at islandetickets.com or any committee member. Art, music, and flavors that ignite the soul. Creme Brulee is where creativity comes to life. See you there.
Let's turn the power from the sun into electricity for everyone.
Dolly, you must be making joke. When it rains, how will solar power work?
Papa can it working day or night. Rain or shine, solar batteries keep bright.
But I hear solar costs plenty to begin. Tell me, Dolly, is it worth spending?
Heaters, outdoor lights and chargers will ease your mind. Solar items save cash you'll find. Solar power to the people.
A project of the European Union-funded Global Climate Change Alliance, United Nations Development Programme, and the Ministry of Planning and Development.
As we gear up for General Elections 2025, Talk City 91.1 FM asks you, did you know? Did you know that the purpose for parliamentary elections, the country is divided into 41 electoral districts or constituencies, 39 in Trinidad and 2 in Tobago? With respect to the delimitation of constituencies, the Constitution provides as follows. In Trinidad and Tobago, respectively, the electorate in any constituency shall not be more than 110%, nor be less than 90% of the total electorate of the island divided by the number of constituencies in that island. Did you know? Well, now you know. Talk City 91.1 FM, keeping you in the know. At TTT, our journalists are on the ground, seeking the facts and reporting on the people, events, and issues that affect your life. We have Trinidad and Tobago covered, from Cedros to Charlottesville, Crown Point to Moruga. Our news reaches further on any smart device. TTT News, first at 6 p.m. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
Democracy, a system of government by the whole population or all the eligible members of a state, typically through elected representatives.
Defending your rights, bringing awareness, waking you up with knowledge. Sharon Felix is live on Talk City 91.1 FM, Monday to Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. with Damian Kidd, Titans of Democracy. On Talk City 91.1 FM. TTT News, delivering more news at more times to more people. TTT News, reporting on the people, events, and issues that affect your life. TTT News, online and fully interactive. TTT News, nightly at 6. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
Are you looking to take your business to the next level? Let Talk City 91.1 FM help you reach thousands of potential customers daily. Our sales team is ready to craft the perfect advertising package just for you. Contact our sales department at 622-4141, extension 2601, 2602, 2605, and 2607, or email info@ttt.co.tt for unbeatable advertising opportunities with Talk City 91.1 FM.
Have your say any day on your address for talk. Talk City 91.1 FM.
In this day of inflation, it's a threat situation. Food stuff scarce, so the price is scarce. To maintain a family, oh Lord, it ain't easy. Trinidad, getting hard. For you go mad, plant the land, plant dashing and cassava, plant the land.
This is TDT News on the TDT Limited Media Network on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Good morning. This is your TDT News update. I am Stacey Howard, making the news at this time. More than 23,000 people out of over 7,000 households will benefit from the upgrade of the Chatham Water Treatment Plant. The 37-year-old Chatham Water Treatment Plant, which serves residential and commercial customers in southwest Trinidad, from La Brea through Point Fortin and down to Erin, is being upgraded. Minister of Public Utilities Colm Imbert highlighted the details of the upgrade at a sod-turning ceremony for the project.
This project, valued at US $4.69 million, which is over 30 million Trinidad dollars, will result in a comprehensive upgrade of the existing plant. This includes the construction of a new high-rate clarifier, a new aerator, a dedicated chemical room, along with significant structural and process upgrades across the facility.
This Chatham project and several other water projects are being facilitated by a 10-year International Development Bank loan.
Due to the present condition of assets, production has been reduced to approximately 1.8 million gallons per day. And it has become challenging to maintain the design capacity and reliability of services to the customers served by this treatment plant.
Minister Imbert said the project will boost the plant's current water production volume by 67%. New Wave Automotive Limited and the East Port of Spain Development Company Limited signed a memorandum of understanding which will provide paid internships to 5 deserving graduates. The Upskill Me internship program, a joint initiative by East Port of Spain and New Wave Automotive Limited, offers graduates the opportunity to gain hands-on experience in the automotive industry.
Today I stand here proud to be part of this MOU signing to once again reaffirm our commitment to use this facility as a catalyst for training and development of young persons, not only from the East Port of Spain areas, but throughout Trinidad and Tobago.
5 successful graduates from the programs in automotive services will be offered an internship for a period of 1 year.
The Upskills Me internship program we launched today is not just a partnership. It's a bridge to opportunity, a gateway to prosperity, a promise to young people of East Port of Spain that we see them, we value them, and we invest in their future.
Using this collaboration as an example, Minister Lyons called on the public and private sector to invest in communities. In sport, Trinidad and Tobago senior men's forward Tyrese Spicer, who played a key part in TNT's victory over Cuba, said he always dreamt of representing the national team on home soil.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Just playing out there, representing my country, and having my family there. That just pushed me, and I had a proud moment today. I think that was just the best feeling ever. Just playing for my country. I've dreamed about this, and with hard work, with belief, it paid off. And I think I had a good game today. I had fun, enjoy my moments going forward, and it was a good time.
Spicer, who claimed an assist in both games against Cuba, relished the opportunity of being a major player for the national team going forward.
Dwight York told me, you have a big role. I'm cementing myself on the team, and I just gotta go with that mindset. Well, whenever I go out there, I just gotta give 110%. I'm playing for the country. I'm playing for a bigger picture. I'm playing for everybody in Trinidad and Tobago. So it's most definitely a challenge, but I'm up for that challenge.
And that was your TTT News Update. I am Stacey Howard. Have a great day.
That was TTT News on the TTT Limited Media Network on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Talk City 91.1 FM. Talk.
I, Camille Rosemary Robinson Regis, do swear by Almighty God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to Trinidad and Tobago and will uphold the Constitution and the law, that I will conscientiously, impartially, and to the best of my ability discharge my duties as Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs and do right to all manner of people without fear or favor, affection, or ill will.
Music.
Yes, the dominant chords from the guitar man and the prominent notes on the tenor man.
Culture.
Well, I hear Grandpa used to fool around. And I don't know for true, I hear a day he come and swing open the bedroom door and when he had the fifth wife and see a fella with her in the bed and he take up a cricket bat he had there and hit the man behind his head.
Engaging conversations, latest news, our music. This is Talk City 91.1 FM. Sharon Felix is on Talk City 91.1 FM. 91.1 FM.
This old man from Ohio spent a holiday in Scarborough. Time out here, want to go. Why, brother, I really don't know. Immigration told the old man, you know I prohibited immigrants. Listen, sire, the time expire. We would like to know where you really want. He said, oh, them Tobago girl. Tick, tick, tick like a new sponge ball. Them from Mason Hall. Easy at all, pretty as a doll. Me, I love them sweet Tobago girl. Been east, west, north, and south. I have seen women all about, but they cannot compare with these you have done here. When they walk in, background shaking, pretty teeth and eyes that just seem to glow. What they eating, what they drinking, how them looking, so I would like to know. All them Tobago girls, sweet, sweet, sweet like a Kaiser ball. Borrows you could call, or ring Interpol. Me ain't going at all, 'cause I love them sweet Tobago girls.
You know, whenever you hear a song like that, what it simply means, and of course, inside our 8 o'clock hour, we are Titans of Democracy on Talk City 91.1. 9 minutes after the big hour of 8 o'clock, inside our third and final. Sharon Felix, Damien Kidd, and it's time for us to head across to the sister isle, Tobago. Tobago, it's your time.
Tobago.
Morning, Tobago, is the name of the segment. Morning, Tobago, morning, where we get calls and, people. Even if you want to share some good stuff coming out of Tobago, Yeah, even in Trinidad, and you still want to tell us something, you know, what's trending or what's happening or what's taking place in Tobago. Also inside this hour, we got your health tip or come for your medicine.
Yeah.
Right? You know, long time we used to say, you ain't taking your medicine. Come for your medicine. So we have come for your medicine inside this hour. And yeah, we got to check out CMOS inside this hour.
Yeah, boy.
Mhm.
I tell you.
Yeah, so we're gonna check out CMOS. You know, Sharon had some yesterday, so we're gonna see why she had the CMOS yesterday. Yeah. Of course, we welcome your phone calls. Tobago, you're in the inside. Titans of Democracy, Tobago Titans. It's time to step up. Let us know what's happening. And well, inside the last story, we're discussing you know, the fact that Sergeant, is it Sergeant? No, it's Superintendent, my new superintendent,
Yeah.
Roger Alexander resigned. From his years of service in the TTPS to join up with.
Well, we don't know, but we speculating.
Oh, we're speculating.
Yeah, we didn't see that. We didn't see him in a yellow shirt, red shirt, blue shirt, or whatever. So speculation. So for me now, it's speculation.
Speculation, all right.
Until I actually get the information. But questions to ask, we want to know, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that we get a listing of all the political parties, candidates, you know, so we can have a discussion, compare and contrast.
When do you think they will release that, though?
I don't know. I'm hoping.
Saturday?
I hope so.
At least.
How much more weeks we have again? Today's the 27th. 28, about a month again? About 4 weeks.
Yeah. So, Tobago, your time, 622-4911.
Give us a call. Send your morning greetings. 622-4911.
And let me just ask first to get as much Tobago calls in, because I don't want them to say they're starved for getting the, you know, on the program. So let's see how many Tobago callers we can get. I'm not going to stop Trinidadians, but I would prefer to have Tobago callers at this time.
Yeah, that's. I mean, even if you have, you know, some relative or somebody you just want to say hi to in Tobago, yeah, we can we accept that as well. So call us up 622-4911. In the meantime, let me just check back the WhatsApp board.
Yeah.
Right. Somebody's saying here, someone give us another quote. It says, not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path. Thank you very much, blessed one, with that quote. And we head to the phone lines. Hello, good morning. Oh, lost that one. Yeah, Tobago is not known for no cold feet. I had a voice note here, but unfortunately can't play it because I didn't get set up here.
Right.
I'll try to see if I can get that on tomorrow. Morning to Maria Santana from Ministry of Works and Transport, locked on always. Thank you very much.
Morning, Maria.
Line 3, hello, good morning, you're live.
Pleasant morning one more time.
Morning, Sir Graham.
Your name is Damian Kidd.
Yes, it is.
I don't know if it's the right person, but that kid used to live St. Barb.
Nah, not this one. This kid from
St. Barb is out of the way.
No, is this a no?
The old man used to do Mason.
Oh no.
That's supposed to be your father.
No.
No caller.
Because,
caller.
Yeah.
You have the wrong person, the wrong kid.
Nah, but it's a kid.
No, this
Well,
kid.
a
kid don't normally have to be the same kid, eh?
Yeah, no,
this kid. A kid is a kid when it comes to kids. Because if I know kid, and I know a son kid, well, then it could have more kids. Kids.
Not this one.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, partner.
All right.
Oh, Lord. Hello, good morning.
Morning to you, Damien. Morning, Sharon.
Hey, Rowley Jr., morning.
How are we doing?
Good.
Well, this is the question still starts with Alexander.
Yes.
Then listen, to me, everybody, as you outlined, Sharon, has a constitutional right to join any party they want. My thing is, if you join the UNC is the alternative in our country. You know, is my problem, Sharon? the philosophy of the UNC right now stands the same as when they leave office. And if that's the case, then I wonder what Alexander is coming to tell me. Because I know when they were part of the People's Partnership, and I don't want to go too long in the history, you watch at the decadence we face, starting with OPVs, starting with spending over the threshold, all these things, where a man took over a country with oil price reaching to $1, faced with COVID, faced with all the energy situations that he had to go back and renegotiate. I wonder if people understood those things. So it's not about him joining a party. What he's coming to tell me, because in the whole structure right now on conversations to us, I don't know if they're coming with anything, but so far I'm listening to Dr. Monilal, I'm listening to all these people, and I'm not hearing anything as an alternative conversation to what is existing under a party that, to me, with recent conversations taking place, especially in the energy sector, I want to know what Mr. Alexander will be telling me. So it's not about joining. It's what you're coming to tell me. I am faced previously with a party. Dr. Oye made the point that based on what these people are doing in office, and he was quite clinical because he only had 12 seats, and he was clinical. And what we faced was people who didn't understand maturity in office. So you want 29 seats, which is a mandate. Alexander is a former police officer. And you telling me people pass a constitutional law, Administration of Justice Bill. Sharon, you remember that? Administration of Justice Bill, where you pass and you took a section out of that. You remember that? As a police officer. You could explain that to me? So let me end. People could join who they want, but I'm telling you, while you may want to think that the country should have been better off in 9 or 10 years, Dr. Oye made the point that based on what the spending and what you're doing, it set back our country 30 years. I'm still surviving without going to IMF. I'm still surviving with a revenue stream that is low, but manageable. I'm still surviving with a country that is able to borrow, but you have to be clinical. And that is what I want to know, what Alexander is going to be telling me joining the UNC. And before I go, people have this way that if you have African descent and you join a party that is pro-East Indian, nothing is wrong with that. But you cannot tell me, I looking at people who joined before. Where's Jack Warner? Where's Errol McLeod? Where are the two reps from Tobago? Where are these people? You can tell me? I beg to move. Thank you. Sharon, good to hear you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Raleigh Jr.
Hello, good morning.
This is interesting.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, you're live. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Sharon, my radio daughter. Good morning, Damien.
Morning,
Nice program. A lot of heat, Titans, heat on the program. Good morning to all the Titans at home and abroad. I want to join my brother, I want to join my brother just now, Raleigh Jr., But before I do so, I would just want to say, if that is true, I have a message from the Tulapuna Red Army. We are accustomed frying yellow fish. And we have no problem in frying the big yellow fish, okay? We have done it in the past. We have done it with Carlos John, Hector McLean. The Red Army of Tulapuna, I'm speaking on behalf of the Red Army, because I'm part of that Red Army. We are accustomed to frying yellow fish. The bigger, the better. But I want to come to this issue that my brother spoke about just now, energy security. And Sharon and Damien, you made the point. U.S. is committed to energy security. I want to speak slowly so your listeners will understand. You see, energy security, that is where we put food on our table. Energy security. Trinidad and Tobago spends $24 billion a year in salary and wages to public sector workers. You hear that? We spend $6 billion a year on social welfare, old age pension, public assistance. Where do you think that $30 billion is coming from? Where that money is coming from to pay them? Is 90,000 public sector workers and 200,000 persons in social welfare. Where that money is coming from to pay them? It is when we sell oil and gas. Most of the money that comes to pay those important bills, $30 billion, come from the sale of oil and gas. And the man who was responsible for moving along with the former prime minister to negotiate matters with oil and gas is the man we have at the helm as Prime Minister today. He negotiated matters in Japan. He negotiated matters around the globe. He negotiated matters in Venezuela. He had a discussion with the former Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris, pertaining to the security of energy in the Caribbean. So who will you put? In other words, who will you put? That is our leading salesman now, our number one salesman, Honorable Stuart Young. Because why that is important to us, let me say again, all the 200,000 senior citizens, public assistance persons, disability grants. Let me tell you something again, let me speak slowly. There is where you get your money from. There's no hole, there's no big chest in the treasury where we could put out money every week. $2 billion a month to pay the public sector workers, $24 billion a year, I say that again. That money is coming, most of that money is coming from that. So we need energy security. That is how we live. That's how we send our children to school. So those on the other side who seem to be clapping when they hear we're having challenges, is you will be in problems, not them. You, because you will not get your full public assistance and your old age pension. You, the teachers, you, the doctors, you, the lawyers, cannot get your full salary because you don't have enough money. And then you have to knock on the door. That's Mr. IMF. And when you knock on that door, he tells you have to send home public servants. You have to cut old age pension. You have to cut disability. Those are the consequences. Thanks very much for the time, Sharon and Damien.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Chance.
Very interesting.
Very interesting. If
Definitely.
you didn't know, now you know.
Now you know. I got some details for you guys. Just to let you know, this Ramadan, bring your family together with the taste of tradition. From golden fluffy bread to perfectly crisp samosas, Ibis all-purpose flour helps you create the dishes that make every occasion. With premium quality and unmatched consistency, Ibis flour ensures your recipes turn out just right every time, because great meals start with the best ingredients. Ibis, the tradition of excellence. Hello, you're live. What was that one? Hello, you're live. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning.
I don't know. They're listening to us on the radio and not on the phone.
Hello. Hello, good morning. All right. You'll have to call us back. All right, so we're in Tobago. Morning, Tobago, morning, Tobago, morning, Tobago. Taking calls from Tobago. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, morning.
Well,
Morning.
I'm now going and say,
how are you
Mr. Archer does wait till 5 minutes before the program.
Seven, everything all right?
Then. Yes, it's good to call, and it's a good thing.
And where the man name again?
His name
you
is
know, there's a Bruce,
Damien.
Damian.
Right.
Goodwood Damian. How are you this morning?
Remember the Goodwood Damian? Oh,
Sharon girl?
Yes, boy. Talk to me.
How kind of body come up there for go for election? How kind of body?
Oh, go well. What going on?
Well, I will get almost political party I go up to me now.
How much political party going on?
Let me see, get Kayla Pandey. What Pandey? You know me talking about
Kayla Pandey.
Right. He get Watson Duke, PDP.
Right.
He get the man who tell all the lion, the liardest man of the whole world. They can't call it something again too. Then he get one next one. Dr. Anderson, them give one next one.
Die four.
And next fella from Buko, somebody going up independent.
5.
You know what I will get now?
5, that is 5 party.
Well, let me tell you something. You know what I mean?
No, tell me.
Dr. Rowley gone. He's not the prime minister again. And all the conversation is about Dr. Rowley. All the conversation. Is there one of them wear blue clothes? Oh God, the man is Dr. Rowley more than anything else. I don't know if Dr. Rowley trouble somebody for you. who trouble somebody for papa, what? But the man devious against Dr. Rowley. And all they're trying to do, come with the same kind of campaign, mama guide people, tell them all kind of things. Let me tell you something. Charlie, let me go down to serious business. After PVP win election, Mr. Farley become the chief secretary. You know the first thing they do? Send home 41 people say them are PNM. Send home 40. That's the first thing, eh? Well, after that, if you get a red coative, you're dead. You get a bald lady, somebody from Plymouth side. We can't remember her name. Oh God, she know like she work with PNM right down. Nobody never sent you. As she come, she start to misbehave so much until Farley self had to give it a shit. Even name Pamela. Or Porsche. Once you get P in your name, going home. You know? And it's all the thing going in Tobago now. You know, I'm the same people walking back to the same people. That they send home for the same thing. And I beg them now to vote for them. And they love Tobago more than everybody else. You know, Dr. Rowley, or the Minister of Finance, gave them $300 million. This is that thing. Pay them people that you owe. Pay them and let me start and we got things. The man not pay not one of them 1 cent. Say I do some audit. Up till now the audit not done. You go on 4 years now. But Sharon, me not want to keep it back. Tomorrow morning I'll give you it. Morning.
All right.
Morning, Papa. But I like the authenticity in the Tobago-ness.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. All right, Sharon, it's time for the health tip.
Yeah.
Yeah. And very interesting today, when Sharon came in, you know, she was telling me she had some CMOS. So tell us the whole process. How it went about it.
So this CMOS, good morning to Lauren Heat. So she always say, girl, if I make some CMOS for you, 'cause I don't like that at all. And you know, CMOS is good for your joints and so on.
Well, I'll get into that because we have some serious benefits.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I ain't like them slippery kind of thing. I ain't into the too much of punch. And I say, girl, I don't like them things. She said, girl, if I make that for you, you're going and drink down that. Boy, I said down yesterday.
Right.
As I reach, I hear the blender. A glass coming here. What is this? She going to give me here today with the
drink that.
When I drink the thing, I'll recommend it to anybody. But it's how she did it. No milk.
Yes.
No milk, no sugar. You wouldn't say that. So here what? I'll make sure she makes some again. I'll bring some for you. No milk, no sugar.
I love that.
So she said she used ginger, clove, bay leaf, and so on. So she put the water to boil, put in that. It's like you're seasoning the water.
Right.
And then you throw in the CMOS, you turn off the fire and leave it there to cook. So as the old people that say.
Right.
And then you blend that thing. Boy, I drink 1 glass this morning when I'm coming down the road. I had the next bottle full. I drink down that. And when I come off the air here, I go and call her. I say, I'd like to have a whole 1.5 liter bottle full, please. I'll go and get all the ingredients.
Right.
Real good.
Well, added to that, and for those who don't know, just letting you know, CMOS, a type of red seaweed, and of course, it's very popular for its potential health benefits, including supporting thyroid health, boosting the immune system, which is very, very, very good.
You see?
For all the people who like to, you know, you're afraid the doctor, and you're going, and not really taking stock of your health. And of course, improving gut health as well.
Well, you know what? I'm drinking that every day now.
Well, you see, though more scientific research needed to confirm claims, here are some of the benefits. Nutrient, very, 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 very rich. CMOS is a good source of iodine, potassium, calcium, magnesium, iron, vitamins A and C. Yeah, and as I said before, thyroid support, Iodine present in CMOS is essential for thyroid hormone production, which regulates metabolism, right? And of course, we're talking about immune support. CMOS contains phytochemicals and vitamins that may help boost the immune system.
And we need that right now, eh?
Also for gut health, as we mentioned, CMOS is high in fiber, right? Which can act as a prebiotic, promoting the growth of beneficial gut bacteria, right? Also for heart health, right? Some studies suggest that CMOS may help lower cholesterol levels and support heart health. And we're talking about skin and hair health, weight management. High fiber content can promote, aid in digestion, potentially contributing to weight management. And of course, same thing for you. Hear this. CMOS contains polyphenols, if I pronounce it right, the medical terms, which are linked to decreasing inflammation, right? And may help muscle recovery. CMOS is rich in amino acids, right? We're talking about nutrients that are essential for building muscle and promoting muscle recovery after a workout. All right. So all you gym folks out there, all the people who like to go to the gym, you could drink a little CMOS after your workout.
You see what I tell you?
So real thing, boy.
I didn't like it, now I love it.
You see,
and even more, see, to keep me looking real good and young, I must grow old gracefully, like fine wine.
That's what we're talking about.
Lauren, fix up your girl.
So CMOS,
come in for that.
Get your CMOS, right? And don't go and drink it. But try to at least consume it without the milk and sugar.
I'm telling you,
you can make a little punch,
Listen.
But
when I bring that for you, Damien, you'll tell me otherwise.
Well, all right.
Because I'm a very hard person to sell these things to.
Sure.
But brother, when I done, I sit down there, I say, woo.
Yeah.
And then it's open your appetite a bit. So you have to be careful what you're taking after. So when you do that, you have to at least take a healthy meal once you start to feel, the urge for that.
All right, so let's head back to some.
But before we go back to the cause, wait. Judges, buggery remains illegal. Appeal court overturns 2018 ruling in 2-1 decision. Judges, buggery remains illegal, and that is, you remember this? Jason Jones, the activist, said he will not be giving up his fight for equality of treatment for members of the LGBTQ community in Trinidad and Tobago, now that the appeal court in Port of Spain has found that the act of buggery and serious indecency are unlawful. Hear me thing. Why you want to interfere with that? Buggery it's illegal.
It's illegal.
If you want to practice your that is your business. You cannot tell a man how to live his life. If you want to practice that, that is your business. But remember, so a man getting raped or a woman getting raped, and that is performed on them. It's illegal.
Yes, it is.
So if you take that away, so how would you charge somebody if they perform that act on someone? It's illegal. The article here. On the Express, bumped your face. Oh God. Look, go back to the lines and take the call.
Let me take a pause and come back. We'll be right back. In terms of democracy, my gosh.
Considering a career in the Caribbean? Explore the CARICOM Single Market and Economy Skills Certificate. InfoDev spoke virtually with a CARICOM national living the CSME life in Trinidad and Tobago.
How long have you been a holder of a CARICOM Single Market and Economy or CSME Skills Certificate, and which CARICOM member state are you from?
Hi, I'm Tajma Haricharan. I have been a holder of a CARICOM Single Market and Economy Skills Certificate since 2008, and I am from St. Lucia.
What is your occupation and what opportunities have you been presented with in Trinidad and Tobago under the CSME?
I am an actuarial consultant, and over the past 16 years, I have worked with 4 companies in Trinidad in the areas of pensions, life insurance, risk forecasting, and risk management. I started off at Tatil as an actuarial analyst when I was only 21 years old, and after a few years, I moved on to work as an actuarial consultant at KR Services, which is one of the most reputable consultancies in the region. Since then, I've been working as a risk consultant for 2 small to medium-sized businesses in the wholesale and retail sector, and throughout the years, I have received many opportunities for training, networking, and even travel opportunities. I have been able to use even the skills and knowledge acquired through my very early years as a CSME Skills Certificate holder to add value to the projects I work on today.
As a national of St. Lucia living in Trinidad and Tobago under the free movement regime, what has your overall experience been like?
My overall experience has honestly been so great. Having a CSME Skills Certificate has made it possible for me to fit into any workspace that is suited to my qualifications, and has also helped me socially in feeling a sense of belonging. After being a CSME Skills Certificate holder for about 5 years, I got married and started a beautiful family here, none of which would have been possible without the opportunity to work and live in this country. Trinidadians are generally fun-loving, warm people, and those I have met are usually really interested in learning more about St. Lucia and teaching me about Trinidad. So in many ways, I feel like I have been adopted by my Trinidadian friends and family, and this country has become another home to me.
Have you encountered any interesting cultural differences? Have you shared any aspects of St. Lucian culture with your new community?
Oh yes, there are several. At first, it was hard adjusting to the food. It was so spicy, and how much curry can a girl eat? But I've come to love it, even learn to cook it. And now roti, curry, and pepper are staples in our home. I am also in an interracial marriage, which comes with learning several new cultural experiences, different ways of thinking and living, and navigating this has been both a joy and a learning experience. So for example, on Indian Arrival Day, my family would sometimes wear Indian wear and eat Indian food. And on St. Lucia's Independence Day, we would dress up in the colors of my national flag and enjoy bakes and saltfish and cocoa tea. On my husband's birthday every year, I invite his whole family over and make roti and aloo, baigan, and tomato choka. His family loves it when I cook their favorite traditional food.
What do you love most about living and working in Trinidad and Tobago?
I love and appreciate the many opportunities that are available to me as a result of living and working in Trinidad and Tobago. I studied actuarial science at UWI Mona, but couldn't return home as there were no job prospects in St. Lucia at the time. However, Trinidad has a much more developed economy where the need for risk management of various types is essential. I'm happy that I can contribute to a growing economy and to my own household while doing work that I enjoy. Also, as a CSME Skills Certificate holder, I have been afforded the opportunity to have my aging mom as a dependent, and now she's able to live with me in Trinidad where I could care for her as she ages. I thank God that while working here, He further blessed me with a faithful church, family, and friends that have made the migration experience so much richer.
Mrs. Tajma Haricharan of St. Lucia, living a gratifying CSME life in Trinidad and Tobago. In our next segment, we'll give you a step-by-step guide on how to apply for the CARICOM Single Market and Economy Skills Certificate. In the meantime, for more details or to start your application process, please visit foreign.gov.tt/CSME or csme.foreign.gov.tt.
This was a production of the Information Division, Government Communications.
Hey, Rockers here. What you doing Saturday morning? Come on, check me now. We on the Saturday brunch from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. And we have some brunch together. Good music, good vibes, good conversation. Join me this Saturday morning.
Trinbago is love.
I love you.
Talk City is love.
If it matters to you, it matters to us. We report the news. News in real time. TTT News, first at 6 p.m. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
The Elections and Boundaries Commission wishes to inform all qualified persons who are not registered or are in doubt about their registration status that the electoral registration for the upcoming parliamentary elections has begun. There are 2 days left to get your name on the revised list of electors. The final day for electoral registration is Friday, 28th March 2025. Check your registration status on the EBC's website at www.ebctt.com or visit your registration area office to ensure your correct name and address are on the preliminary list of electors. To vote is your right, but you must be registered. For further information, please call the EBC hotline at 785-8206 or 785-8211. A message from the Elections and Boundaries Commission, your partners in democracy.
If it matters to you, it matters to us. We report the news. News in real time. TTT News, first at 6 p.m. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
Titans of Democracy on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Moving up to 9 o'clock, we just have about 16 minutes to go before we head on out. And going back to the phone calls. And, well, morning, Tobago. Yeah, we're still with you guys.
Yeah.
Call us up, 622-4911. Checking the message board here. Oh, God, this is a long thing going. Somebody say, why take on this? Or somebody's take on this. People are entitled to their own destiny, however, character states, a lot knowing to whom you want to belong with, you know, and going on. I think that's the whole thing with our good friend, into a good friend, Mr. Roger Alexander. And someone is saying, blessed day, those sort of, all right. I wouldn't even go further with that one.
Let me see this.
Hello, good morning.
Oh, God.
Good morning to all in the studio.
Good morning.
Bless
Morning.
one as we can.
Yes.
Sharon.
Yes.
How it is they could do that to Roger Alexander Gill?
Oh, they
They
do what?
really serious putting him up against Esmond Ford? Oh God, no. I'm feeling sorry.
No, but Mr. Martin, they ain't do nothing to him. Anything doing is he doing it to himself. But hear what I'm saying. You are entitled to your own destiny. It is yours.
Yes, it's true.
But it's just these speculations, and we need to just see the truth and so on.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my thing.
Yes, I mean, if he had to make the final decision.
Yeah. But
Good
you're
Lord,
entitled,
Lord.
as somebody, as Damien just read a comment on the WhatsApp here, you're entitled to your own destiny. It is yours.
Yes.
But
oh my God.
be brave enough to come out
I
and say,
shocked.
well, whatever.
Somebody sent me it last night. I said, now. She said, don't say nothing. Wait until you hear it on the radio and I hear Tony and them talking about it. I say, oh God, it's true. Lord. Anyway, say what? Anyway, if he feel he could go up against him and win, say what? We will see. Only time will tell. Y'all have a blessed day.
All right, thank you. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Yes, I'm here again.
Yes.
Now, the last election we had in Tobago, they promised the public servants $10,000 as extra share payment. I don't know if they get it or whatever it is. And another thing I want to say, the IMF, as I heard the name IMF this morning on the radio, another time, my experience with the IMF we had here at some time during my lifetime, I had a car with trust. You can buy me a car credit, full payment. My husband had one too. And when was IMF, we had to carry back one. Was two Sonny. He had a Sonny, I had a Sonny. So we had to carry back one because we couldn't pay for the two of them. And so we have a children and household thing to do. And another thing I want to put out there to all of us who say or who are supporting the PNM party. If you're sick, you can't go out there to vote. But when you say you now go vote because of so and so and so, what I want to tell you, you're still voting if you stay home and you're strong and you ain't going to vote. You know why? Because you vote for the other party to win, because you stay home. So I want all of us to bear in mind, sitting down home and say you ain't going to vote and nothing ain't wrong with you, why you couldn't go out there to vote. Let me tell you, you're voting for the other party. Okay? Sharon, you understand that part there? Sharon?
Yeah, yes, I do. Yes, I understand what you're saying.
Okay, then, bye.
Thank you. Yeah, 622-4911. And she made a valid point, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was one of them who back then in the younger days, like I mean voting, and you know, as somebody
it is your right. It's your right to do so. Yeah.
Explain to me, you know.
It is your right to do so.
So, just to let you guys know, tomorrow is what, Friday?
Friday,
yes, Friday. So tomorrow is a nice little
cool down.
A nice little cool down.
Yeah.
We're going hard on them, but not so hard. Yeah.
Tomorrow is to relax the brains.
Yeah.
And so on.
And to just to bring a nice little vibes.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 62224.
Cool down Friday.
Cool down Friday. That's what we call it.
I don't know.
Yeah. Could even let us know.
Mm-hmm.
Give us a nice little name.
Yeah.
For tomorrow. Yeah. Friday we feeling to work. No. Let me say that. Oh gosh. You know, people just take things that already.
Morning management.
Hello.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Morning again, Sharon. Morning again, Damian.
Yes.
Listen, one second.
Yeah, still low down. Still have a little.
There are a few things. Sorry about that. You cut more, God. Here's my thing, Mm-hmm. It's not that people feel that we're calling Sharon and Damian to support the government and beat the opposition. It's not about that. To me, I had an expectation in 2010. When you look at the people involved, after that, the Prime Minister became the expert in the middle of the year. The question of the support, you have people like Winston Dukaran, Jack Warner, all these people. I think Dr. Oye, and people hear me say a lot of Dr. Oye, made the point that equivalent to almost making the PNM going to PPR based on the complement, not only the seats, but the supportive group. And when that watered down to 2013 Administrative Justice Bill that I mentioned before, and other things we faced, you're going to tell me that people can't see, based on where we are today with student management. Yes, there are gaps, and the gaps that we can fill. We told people, hey, it's not about giving money from the Treasury to groups like the 14 regional corporations. If you have reform and a revenue authority guiding us to proper tax collection and accountability, the people will benefit. And one of the groups that people always crave on, you know, they say, Damian, hey, the money don't reach down to the small man. How the money could reach down to the small man? Not by painting ACC buildings for 6 months. No. The regional corporation in most countries guide the small man with proper taxes being collected, and you have support, just like in the US where they have federal funding and so on. You're guided. That's the kind of thing we need here. But where does it happen? It does not happen in the cabinet. It happens in the parliament. And when you have people in opposition, and Mr. Pandey made a statement, remember, we are not here to make the government look good. But while you feel that the government looking good, is a lot of poor people being bad because of what you're not supporting in that parliament. Don't waste your time thinking that the cabinet is the only emblem of what you can give a support mechanism to put in place for people. Take a look at your parliament. Just like in the US and the Congress, gun violence in schools. They catch their tail to pass legislation because one group say no and one group saying yes. So let's pay attention to what happens in the parliament. And for the past 9 years, our prime minister tried to get laws passed, starting with declaring your wealth and so on, and a group of people not supporting him. And that affects all citizens. Good day. Everybody enjoyed it and good program.
Thank you very much, Kola. Thank you very much. And
you heard it.
Yeah.
So Trinidad and Tobago, it's 10 minutes before the hour of 9 o'clock.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Morning, Sharon.
Morning.
Since Monday, I tried to call.
Oh, gosh. Finally get you.
You hearing me?
Yes, go ahead.
I don't know why. Hello?
Yeah.
Listen to us on your phone and not the radio.
I'm not listening on the radio at all, but I'm not
Right.
hearing you on my phone.
Okay, well, go ahead. We're hearing you.
I'm not hearing at all.
Caller, go ahead.
I feel it's the line.
Uh-huh.
I feel it's that line, that particular line. See if we could call us back.
Call us back quickly.
Yeah, I feel it's that particular line. And have to let the engineers check that line out. Yeah, because it so far since thing. Let me see. Hello? Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, good morning, Sharon.
Morning.
Welcome back. Since Monday, I tried to call you.
Thank you.
There was a code this morning that said, when you're moving upwards, you're supposed to get rid of, shed some of the past. If you leave it there on Kingsley, you moving upwards. Get rid of them now.
No.
They just come to make trouble. I enjoy your program. I miss you. I enjoy you. But I don't really need to hear that.
I know that, but caller, I cannot block them from calling the radio station.
I know that.
Because
and in terms of
you just have to
Leon,
stomach them. You have to answer them. Yeah.
In terms of Minister Leon, how long has this matter been going on? I'm sure that's not new.
No, from what we read, it's not new. And from what we read,
me that UNC have nothing to campaign on. So they're digging up anything they could find. Stuart Young is a bully 33 years ago. Leon said something maybe 10, 15 years ago. They have nothing to campaign on. So try to take out the people and the personality. And Roger Alexander is a non-issue and is making him important and he's not important. Have a good day.
Thank you so much, caller.
Thank you. Hello, good morning. What's that one?
But guys, I do not want to, unless you're being disrespectful or whatever, and unless you're spreading fake news, and we know it's fake news, then and then we'll deal with it. But sometimes I've learned separating myself a bit off the air. I've learned to sometimes hear and don't hear, and
Right.
learn to ignore. So remember, as I told you, it's when I told you that Monday, watch your fingers. None of them are even.
Yeah.
So, guys, it's part of life. We can't get away from it. There may be things that you don't like and you don't want to deal with, but it faces you every day. You have to learn to deal with it. Find a methodology in which
You can deal
to
with it.
stomach it.
Let's try and take two more before we close off. Hello, good morning.
We are together again. Praise Jack Warner. We are together again. ENA. In one accord. Sharon, you're missing the point there. We're going on, you know. Hey, Sharon.
Yeah.
How is it in the shelter? A, R-A, and E-A. Back in love. Take that. You understand what's going on there?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you didn't detect that?
I-A and E-A back in love.
Well, it is official right now, sir. That is official.
Look
here. It has been announced. And the file is going to be coming out on him soon. Why that man fools just white man get to go?
I-A and E-A back
What
in
does
love.
that matter gain the whole world? You throwing away, you're dropping the bone for the shadow? Boy, I saw it should be a long time ago.
Oh, Lord.
Hello.
What an interesting day today.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, Damien and Sharon.
Hi.
I'm just calling to say something on the CMOS. I could speak about that now.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Because we
All
almost
right.
ready for
When I do my CMOS, I soak it with lime and whatnot, and I just blend it raw like that. You blend it because they say the heat that destroys some of the properties. When I blend it, I strain it and put it in a scum just like it boils. Right? And when I'm ready, I just dip out some, put it and make whatever I have to make. But if it's too much of heat, that destroys some of the properties of the CMOS. But that's how I do mine. I had hip surgery and knee problem, and I find my body much better since I'm taking that. Taking that about 6 months or more.
So do you put milk and sugar? No?
No, I don't drink sugar or also I'll put milk, but I use almond milk.
Almond milk. All right.
I use almond milk, and that's how I do. Sharon, this is Janelle mother. When I hear Janelle talking about her school mother, I am the person. And Damien, I am from Plymouth. I'm a Sandy Julian.
All right.
Right, but this is the second time I call. I was listening to Sharon all the time I call, but Sharon, I really missed that program. My radio used to be off, but it's on right through now again.
All right, darling. Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Bye-bye. Have a nice day, you all.
Appreciate.
Bye-bye.
Well, Shaz, time for us to head on out. Thank you very much to all the Titans. Thank you very much for your calls. Yes, thank you for just spending that time with us. Yeah?
Yeah. Guys, it was a great morning. You know, I'm happy to get up early once again to do what I love best.
Yes.
And to hear the people who I love the most.
Yes.
So let me thank all of you, Angie, Miss Tuna Puna. Leave it there to thank you too, you know. I love you. You know, it's making me think excited. You know that. Rowley Jr., Mr. Chance. I'm longing to hear from David from Bataria and Mr. Yates. I know y'all are fighting to get in. Don't worry, y'all gonna master the thing just now.
Yeah.
All right. But guys, this is where we gotta leave it for today.
Yeah.
Talk to you tomorrow morning.
Bye-bye.
Please God. Love you. Have Crondell, stop calling down my phone, Crondell. Oh God. We out of here.
I drink in a good spirits. The vibes ain't cause in a minute. So don't hold me down. Don't fight me down. Yeah. My friend, sacrifices. We block out the noises. We have to forget the voices. One day we gonna make it.
No race has the last word on culture and civilization. They do not know what we are capable of. They do not know what we are thinking. Because my work has only just begun.
Feel it down in your soul till you can't control it. Put your hand up to the sky. Mama, don't ask why. In these dark and lonely times, we gon' turn the tide. If you're looking for